Operation Ark Guardian. Queen gab's was? Oh. Und Eden auch? Achso, ja, okay, ja doch. Weil es ist nicht ein pures Flashback-Event wie die anderen. Es ist ein reminiszenzinierendes Event. Hier.
Fine. On second thought, I feel great. So this is what it's like to be able to move your body freely.
Jetzt hat sie das Eden-Upgrade bekommen und jetzt ist das erste Mal seit, keine Ahnung, 100 Jahren, wo sie sich normal bewegen kann, weil sie sonst immer sich nur mit irgendwelchen Rapture-Parts selbst repariert hat. Jetzt ist das erste Mal endlich mal wieder richtig in Schuss.
I'd forgotten what this felt like.
Considering your condition, it's impressive any of you were able to move around on the surface.
Trotzdem waren sie so stark. Stell dir vor, wenn die anderen jetzt noch repariert werden, wie stark das die werden. Snow White Heavy Arms ist schon absolut crazy.
What a complete mess. Not a single component was left intact. Not only that, Scarlet's body is practically a mass-produced model in its current state. It's unbelievable.
Das war sie ja sowieso, eigentlich prinzipiell.
Yet despite all that, you both kept fighting. Most admirable.
You're right. We are admirable.
At present, your body has been completely repaired and even enhanced. Try to move as much as possible to acclimate to it. How about the armaments? Do you like them? We tried to replicate them as closely as possible to what you used previously.
They don't seem particularly strong. They're a bit too light, in fact.
Weight has no bearing on power. Don't you know? Technological advances begin with improvements in weight.
Even so, they feel far too light and seem too weak.
Too weak.
I'm telling you, they're not weak.
Then load me up with additional weapons and ammunition.
Ja. Pack so viel drauf, dass es wieder so schwer ist wie vorher.
We finally succeeded in increasing performance while reducing weight. What's the point of making it heavier again?
The more weapons, the better.
Viel, ich sag's dir.
Fine.
Load me up to the limit.
As you wish.
Thank you. How are Scarlet and Rapunzel?
I managed to keep them alive.
Zum Glück, noch mehr Tote kann ich nicht verkraften.
Strictly speaking, their brains are being housed in the brain shelter.
Beide, oh shit.
Their bodies are beyond repair and cannot be used.
Oh shit, dude. Komplett neue Körper. Damn, die neuen Models müssen crazy werden, wenn sie komplett neue Körper kriegen. Vielleicht ist das auch das neue, das ist auch das 3,5-jährige Event. Dass sie ihre neuen Körper kriegen. So wie das neues Event mit Snow White.
That's a relief. Then when will they receive their new bodies?
That won't be possible.
What?
What?
Eden doesn't possess the technology to manufacture Nikkes.
Oh shit, dude.
I don't understand. Then what have you been doing all this time?
We can modify or repair pre-existing bodies, but creating one from scratch is beyond our capabilities. It's similar to how the Ark handles Nymph. When I escaped from the Ark, I took everything I could carry with me. However, I was merely an MMR researcher. There was no way I could smuggle out Nikke production technology on top of everything else. That technology is entirely monopolized by the Big Three.
So, what happens now?
Das heißt, es dauert noch eine Weile, bis die zwei wieder zurückkommen?
We'll have to obtain it from the Ark.
Vielleicht, keine Ahnung. Vielleicht können wir mit Ingrid reden? Gibt sie uns ein Ding raus? Ich weiß nicht.
Oh.
That guy is making his way to Eden. I'm planning to have him request the Ark to transfer Nikke production technology to us.
Oh boy.
And you're okay with doing that?
Of course I'm not okay with it. It hurts both my pride and feelings.
Das bedeutet, wir hätten einen separaten Pilgrim Manufacturer. Das ist doch mal was.
The same applies to Johann, obviously. However, during our battle against the Queen, I realized something. We should have set aside our bull-headed pride and conviction and just focused on becoming stronger.
Ja, das hätte ihr von Anfang an machen sollen.
If we had shared our technology with you and learned yours in return, things might have turned out a lot differently. It's something I regret. Though at this point, such insights are pointless.
I feel the same way. I took the Queen too lightly. I thought of her as something that existed only in concept, and I figured that would be enough. But I was far too complacent. I regret it.
Yes.
If we obtain the Nikke production technology from the Ark, Noah can be restored as well.
We can only hope.
Genau, sind wir uns noch nicht sicher, aber die werden jetzt Noah nicht so lange hier auf der Ersatzbank sitzen lassen und nur um am Ende zu sagen, ja, klappt doch nicht. Das wäre richtig krank.
What about Haran and Isabel? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it is all right. Those two... I never thought I would say this, but... they went out like true goddesses of victory. So it's fine.
All right.
Get some rest. You must be exhausted from all the testing.
I guess. Thanks for everything you've done.
Snow White lies on the bed and stares at the ceiling. Her thoughts are all over the place. However, the mental turmoil soon settles, condensing into a single thought. Kill the Queen. The one who desecrated the beautiful white flower, Lily-Wise. Kill the Queen, no matter what. Snow White closes her eyes and falls asleep. For some reason, she feels as if she's about to dream of the past.
Hath there yet been any word from Lilith or the commander?
Not yet, no.
Oh, sie sind an Bord von der Wings of Victory.
I am worried. It is the first time we've experienced such prolonged silence from them.
I doubt there'll be any trouble. Not with those two.
That may be true, but considering the circumstances...
We've been staying in contact with the United Forces of Humanity, or rather, the central government. They're saying something unexpected came up, so it's hard to get in touch with them right now. For the time being, we'll just have to take their word for it.
And should they still fail to make their appearance?
Then we'll just have to storm in.
Pray what?
That's rather bold of you.
You said it yourself. In light of the current situation, those two are indispensable. It's obvious the authorities are hamstringing them with political nonsense again. If they're just stalling, we should get both of them out ourselves.
Methinks thou hast roused the slumbering beast within thy breast. Very well. If the interim chieftain saith so, I have no quarrel.
Don't call me that. It makes us sound like a motley crew of mountain bandits.
Alas, this is a most vexing matter indeed. Though they did not partake in the battle against Anichiro, that they have not so much as revealed their visages till now is an offense most unpardonable. Should they present themselves, I shall chastise them soundly.
And how exactly are you planning to scold them? You've already been slammed into the floor and ceiling. There's nowhere left for you to get lodged in.
Speaking of Anichiro, I have a feeling there's more than one heretic.
I agree.
What giveth thee such a notion?
Those fusion experiments I saw in labs where they create the second generation. I believe Anichiro was the result of them. They've already cracked the code to fusing Nikkes with raptures. Anichiro must have been their first successful creation. And considering how much she's accomplished, there's no way they would stop at only one.
Frankly, if 3 additional heretics like Anichiro, no, even just 2 were to show up, humanity wouldn't stand a chance. That's precisely why we need Lilith and the Commander. They're steadily growing stronger while we're over here wearing ourselves down. Unless something big happens that can turn the tide, humanity is doomed.
What manner of talk is this? Did we not achieve victory even without the 2 of them?
Yes, but we had Red Hood with us.
Doth thy heart yet yearn for her?
Yes. If I could, I'd find her and bring her back.
Pray, be not thus. She shone brilliantly and departed of her own free will, with no regrets. 'Tis unbecoming to linger in such moping.
Moping?
Snow White herself hath maintained a most admirable Doth she remain as she was?
Yes. She spends all her time in the workshop and barely comes out. I suppose she still hasn't gotten over it. I can understand how she feels. It's never easy to forget those we've lost.
Ich bin damit beschäftigt, hier 7 Dwarfs Zero zu bauen.
Especially considering it's someone she trusted and admired so deeply. It's only natural she feels this way.
All we can do is give her time. Since we can't truly know what it feels like to lose someone so precious.
I know well how it feels. I needs must have a word with her.
Leave her be. She needs some time alone.
Art thou so soon forgetful of thy own utterance? We require every able-bodied soul we can gather forthwith, even if just one. Though it may strike harsh, now is assuredly not the hour for succumbing to despondency. So must I press them onward, even by force if need be. I shall take upon myself the part of villain.
Very well. I'll leave that to you. I'm not confident when it comes to such things.
Methought as much.
What do you mean by that?
I take my leave, and shall return anon.
Scarlet knocks on the firmly shut workshop door with the hilt of her sword.
Is there any within?
Only the sound of machinery can be heard from beyond the door. Scarlet knocks a little harder.
Snow White, art thou within? 'Tis I.
As before, all that can be heard is the sound of machinery.
Oh, this situation doth offer scant hope unto my heart.
Scarlet takes a deep breath and grips the hilt of her sword, preparing to strike the door with even greater force. She raises her hand and swings it down at the door.
I'm coming.
Heavens!
Smack. Scarlet swings her sword to knock on the door once more. The hilt smacks Snow White square in the forehead.
What meaneth this?
That's precisely what I was going to ask you. What in the world are you doing?
Well, regarding that, what possessed thee to fling the door wide open so suddenly?
Because you knocked.
Hadst thou opened it sooner, no harm would have befallen any.
What is it? What do you want?
Come, let us enter. I must have a word with thee.
Scarlet walks past Snow White and steps into the workshop.
Hey, wait! At least let me make some room for you.
Scarlet's previously determined steps begin to falter. The spacious workshop is cluttered with countless tools and weapons, leaving barely any space to walk. Eventually, Scarlet stops in the tracks.
You could have told me you were coming to visit.
Had I done so, thou wouldst have striven to avoid me.
Huh?
I've heard from Rapunzel and Dorothy. Since the departure of Red Hood, thou hast sequestered thyself within the workshop, refusing to leave forthwith. I do not claim to ken what lieth within thy heart, yet now is not the time for—
Scarlet scans around the workshop. Her gaze settles on a particular spot. There, 2 uniforms painted white are visible. The figures of the mannequins dressed in them are strangely familiar. Scarlet continues to speak, her gaze never leaving the outfits.
What be these then?
Oh, those. I was planning on showing them to you once they were finished.
Aren't these new outfits for Rapunzel and myself?
More like equipment than an outfit.
Scarlet carefully walks closer and gently touches the brim of the hat.
How splendid.
Do you like it?
Very much so.
I'm glad.
But what possessed thee to make these?
Well, the battle's going to get a lot tougher from here on out. Red Hood's gone, and we don't know when Lilith will return. And there could be another heretic like Anichiro out there. We have to be ready.
Snow White,
Why are you looking at me like that?
thou art not mired in despair then.
I am filled with sorrow. I miss Red Hood. I miss her so much already. But even so, I said everything I wanted to say. We parted on good terms. I can't afford to wallow in despair.
Art thou burying that sorrow deep within thy bosom and continuing on thy path?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to put it that way.
Methinks I have regarded thee far too much as a child, and unfairly so.
What?
Never mind, think not of it. In any case, about these attire. What of Dorothy and Lilyweiss? Are there none for them? Dost thou lack one too?
Yes. I figured I should start with the ones that have the highest priority.
Lo! By those very words, thou dost acknowledge that I surpass Dorothy in strength. A fine jest, but if thou were to attend first to us, how sorely disappointed would the others be?
I actually started with the ones who take the most damage or are frequently injured. I'm sorry.
Nay, 'tis no matter. All is well. But pray, whose foolishly large firearm be that? None among us would rightly wield such.
Oh, I made a promise to someone that I'd make something special for her. So I've been working on it, whenever I can.
Foolishly large firearm.
Though the recipient remains unknown to me, yet they are the luckiest soul in all the world. To be the beneficiary of a weapon crafted by the most accomplished artisan.
You flatter me.
Ich frage mich, ob Snow White, jetzt wo sie ihre Erinnerung wieder hat, auch wieder so gut im Waffenmachen ist. Weil scheinbar hat sie vergessen, wie man Waffen macht. Sonst hätte sie in den 100 Jahren ja auch Waffen geschmiedet und gemacht und getan. Aber es sieht nicht so aus, als hat sie welche gemacht. Oh, es wäre cool, wenn sie dann die Waffen für Scarlet und für Rapunzel macht. Oh, das wäre nice. Also sie mit Cecil zusammen oder sowas, das wäre cool.
There you are.
That was quick. You did get a chance to talk some sense into her, right?
Huh.
This won't do. As the acting leader,
Thou shalt not treat Snow White as a child.
You startled me. Why are you yelling all of a sudden? What's gotten into you?
Snow White is... Fie! Dorothy, prithee, step out and spar with me for a moment. My blood fulminates within me, and I must needs quell it.
What?
With all haste, before this fire within me fades.
No thanks. The one thing I hate the most is getting sweaty.
Very well, then stand thee still. I shall see to the rest myself.
Oh my.
Bleib einfach stehen, wenn ich dich verprügel.
Count me out. You're good at playing by yourself, so why don't you do that instead?
Playing by herself? How could you say such a thing?
Rapunzel!
Very well, I shall contend alone. Do but grant me thine audience.
Goodness gracious, such noble... No, such indecency.
I suggest you stop talking.
Aye, that would be best.
Huh? You're not going to keep going? But why? Oh.
Oh, man.
You're awake.
Commander, where are we?
We're in the repair center. So, what do you think? Is the central government's repair facility any different? Softer beds, perhaps? Or maybe the air is cleaner?
All hospital rooms are the same.
Levi's looks around the quiet room.
I do like that it's spacious.
Tell me about it. You could run laps in here.
Commander,
Yes?
what did they say?
What do you mean?
How much time do I have left?
I don't know. For all we know, you could live another 100 years.
Don't joke around.
I'm just trying to hold on to hope.
Hope is important.
Half a year, maybe. Less if you push yourself too hard.
I see. So there's really no other way.
There's no cure. Those idiots. They built it without even knowing how to fix it.
This body was intended for short-term battles, after all. The problem is that the war has dragged on for too long. Do you think we'll be victorious in 6 months' time?
Not a chance. Losing, though, that's possible.
As expected, the Goddess Squad alone can't win such a drawn-out war.
Sure, we're undefeated, but there are fewer than 10 of us in this squad. All we can do now is serve as a symbol of hope for humanity on the battlefield.
Well, we certainly pulled that off admirably.
Yeah, maybe too admirably. We've already become the hope of humanity. So you've got to stay alive.
I wish it were that simple. I expected this, but it's happening too quickly. I wish I'd left something behind for the others.
Like Red Hood did?
Yeah. When the end starts to draw near, I guess people start thinking the same things.
If I were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't care what anyone thought. What's the point in leaving anything behind? I'm barely able to take care of my own matters as it is.
So what would you do?
Let's see. Drink some fine liquor with a beauty on each arm. And look back on my life.
While you're flanked by 2 beautiful women?
Why not? Every story needs an audience.
I hope that wish of yours comes true.
I'm gonna try my best.
So, how did the meeting go?
It hasn't even started yet.
Really?
Because you collapsed.
Is it really necessary for me to attend?
Apparently, they said you had to hear what they had to say too.
I think I know what they're going to bring up.
I think you're right.
No matter where we turn, it looks like the end is coming.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about that. It's inevitable.
I really don't like it.
Me neither.
Two days later. The commander and Levi's walk down the corridor. Their steps are quick, shoulders hunched with grim looks at their faces.
Commander,
Yes?
may I hit that wall just once?
No, you can't. Not until I've had my turn.
They come to a stop, and the commander proceeds to kick the wall over and over.
I didn't go through hell and suffer like a dog just for this to happen.
His military boots leave black skid marks on the white wall. After some time, the commander drops to his knees, gasping for breath.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Crash. Levi slams her fist into the wall, sending debris flying. Behind where the wall once stood, bewildered central government soldiers come into view.
What should I do? I can't shake off my anger.
Hold it in. If you keep at it, you'll get arrested.
Damn it! I can't believe this.
What's going on here?
The soldiers rush forward, staring wide-eyed at the hole in the wall. At first, some glare with hostility, but when they see the commander and Lilywise standing before them, the expression changes.
Goddess!
The platoon leader and his soldiers stand attention and salute in perfect unison.
At ease, gentlemen.
To meet a goddess herself in person. What an incredible honor! Truly a great honor indeed!
What's all this nonsense about honor? What are we, a cult?
My apologies, sir. It's just such an honor to meet the people I've always admired that I'm all tongue-tied. I shall sever this worthless tongue at once.
These fanatics are the worst. I can't stand them.
Same here.
It's truly an honor to meet the likes of you two, who have always fought on behalf of all humanity.
Well, it's not like we're the only ones fighting. Judging by that insignia, you're a platoon leader. You're doing your part too.
Oh no! Compared to the great work you two are doing, my contributions are utterly insignificant. I'm pathetic, worthless, human garbage!
Jesus Christ.
This is exhausting.
Indeed.
If I may, could I inquire as to what caused this hole in the wall? If there's been any inconveniences at all, please tell me, and I'll fix it, no matter what it takes.
Oh, that hole? This big honkin' mecha destructor came out of nowhere and smashed a hole in the wall. Ow! Hey, stop pinching me. Don't you realize how strong you are? That's more like a vice than a pinch.
Well, I can't exactly hit you, can I?
True.
Mecha Destructor? Isn't that Major Lilyweiss's nickname? Oh.
Nickname?
My apologies, sir. My lips are sealed.
Excuse me, but who told you that?
No one told me, per se, but an anonymous person started spreading it on the central government's intranet. They even made emojis and everything.
Lilywise Mecha Destructor emojis.
Commander, may I have a word with you?
Stop fooling around, Lilywise. We don't have any time to spare. Get it together. We still have work to do. I'm leaving this situation in your hands, platoon leader.
Commander walks away with quick, determined steps.
If you'll excuse me, I have something to take care of.
Lilywise follows close behind, matching his stride. The commander glances back briefly, then quickens his pace even more. Lilywise keeps pace, and before long, they are both practically running down the corridor. The man watches them as they recede into the distance.
So cool.
Oswald, die Sau wieder. Oswald watches the stream of people and supplies pouring into the entrance of the Ark. The line of people stretches on endlessly as the supply truck continues rolling. Ja, muss aufpassen, dass keine Nikke jetzt reinkommen, aus Versehen. Oswald is suddenly filled with a sense of unease. Has there always been this many people and this much supplies in the world? It feels as though everything and everyone on the entire planet has gathered here. Glancing back at the procession, Oswald finds the same discomfort washes over him once again. This feels never-ending. Oswald feels a sudden wave of dizziness. Having admitted defeat, humanity decides to take refuge in the underground city known as the Ark. The Ark will be sealed through a 5-phase process, after which it will never open again. Neither from the inside nor from the outside. Lustig, ja? Sie wird nie wieder geöffnet. Ich meine, 5 Jahre nachdem sie geschlossen wurde, hat der erste Krieg angefangen und sie sind rausgegangen und haben Krieg geführt oder so. 5 bis 8 Jahre würde ich sagen. Länger nicht. So viel für Forever. Despite humanity's defeat, it has managed to survive. The fate of the entire species hinges upon the success of this operation. As Oswald thinks of his role as the one responsible for sealing the Ark, the dizziness returns. On the day of his appointment, he could sense the jealousy hidden behind the smiles of his peers and superiors who congratulate him. But such things no longer matter. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened. Not even from within. What? Natürlich. Oder zählen die Aufzüge nicht zum Öffnen? Das wäre auch Bullshit. Nor can anyone enter it from the outside. After the 5-step sealing process, those who come seek refuge in the utopia will find only silent gates, greeting them before they perish. When the time comes, Oswald must shut the doors. He will have to turn a blind eye to those who come hoping for rescue.
I'll be an executioner. No, a mass murderer.
Und du findest es geil. He has always followed orders from above. Like a good lapdog. Without questions. Yep. So bist du, Oswald. Even when those orders require him to dirty his hands, he never refuses or disobeys. After all the guilt he felt can simply be based on to those above him. Genau. Ich mach ja nichts, die anderen sind schuld. As a result of his work, he has somehow earned the nickname Hellhound. Ja, das ist er auch. It is a name far from glorious, yet he feels content. After all, it means he is being recognized. Oswald the Hellhound believes no one is more suited than him to be in charge of sealing the Ark. Ja, er würde wahrscheinlich auch alle von hinten erstechen, die Aufgabe übernehmen wollten. Er hat sich als erstes freiwillig gemeldet. Er wollte der Einzige sein, der das Gottesgott ausschließt. Er wollte es sein. Er wollte den Knopf drücken, ja, weil er, keine Ahnung, er ist der größte Nikke-Phob wahrscheinlich von allen. As he has to do this, follow orders from his superiors, as he always has. It is simple. He only needs to issue one command. Seal it. It's supposed to be an easy task. But then...
There are too many.
Oswald looks once more at the endless line of people. How many people are supposed to be allowed into the Ark? What percentage of the total population is it? Surely no more than 10%. Wie können 10% in eine Ark passen? Wie groß ist die fucking Ark? No, not even that. Perhaps a single digit or merely a fraction. Then what about the rest? What will happen to them? Ich meine, dass nicht alle reinkommen, ist ja offensichtlich. Ich meine, das ist immer klar bei sowas. Warum haben sie nicht mehrere Arks gebaut? Ich meine, wenn die Harmony Cubes die Arks bauen, dann hätten sie doch einfach mehrere Harmony Cubes. Ich meine, die haben sowieso mehrere Harmony Cubes überall hingeknallt. Oh, die hatten vielleicht nur einen Ultra Massive Rapture Core gehabt, um den Schrumm zu erzeugen. Das war's schlecht. Oswald nearly collapses where he stands. He's sure he won't be able to endure much longer. Everything has been planned by his superiors. Everything must proceed as outlined. Even contingency measures are already in place. But he is the one who must make the decision to abandon the majority of all humankind. In that moment, he desperately tries to recall who will assist him in sealing the Ark. The goddesses. The hope of mankind, the goddesses of victory. They will be assisting him. During the sealing of the Ark, the goddesses will stand guard as part of Operation Ark Guardian.
Yes, that'll do for now.
That single fact alone keeps Oswald from falling apart. Der freut sich doch schon drauf, sie auszusperren, der Arsch. Guck ihn dir doch mal an. Er sieht schon so hinterhältig aus. Since becoming the one in charge of sealing the operation, Oswald has been saved by the goddesses more times than he can count. Dozens, hundreds, perhaps even thousands of times. Ja, komm, übertreib's nicht. Regaining focus, Oswald takes out his tablet and looks at the status screen. Off in the distance, a shadow appears, but lost in thought, he fails to notice its approach. Feigning composure, he stays still for a moment, then quickly draws his gun and points it straight ahead.
Wow, where did this gun come from?
Frisia!
That's so strange. Hi, mister. Are you busy?
Oswald lowers his weapon.
Who are you?
Name's Frisia. We met before, when Red Hood saved us.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Frisia.
Okay, Frisia. Where are your mom and dad?
They're dead. They got sick. It only happened recently.
You must miss them very much.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. They were sick for a long time. So we talked a lot. About things we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay. I'm sure my mom and dad are in a happier place too.
That's good.
I remember now. What is it? This area is off limits to civilians.
Oh, nothing much.
Frisia rummages through her coat. Oswald shifts his fingers and places it on the gun's trigger.
Here.
Er wird sogar ein kleines Kind erschießen, Oswald. Guckt euch das mal an. Frisia holds out a document that's been folded in half.
Can you sign here for me?
You want me to sign it?
Yes.
Oswald looks at the papers Frisia is holding out.
A guardian consent form? Why are you giving this to me?
I want you to be my guardian.
I can't do that. It might be best if you can find someone suitable among those heading to the Ark.
Everyone who came here with me already has family. A dad, a mom, a brother or a sister. Someone. But I don't have anyone. When I showed this to them, all of them had an awkward look on their face. I don't want to make anyone feel put out. But they said if I don't have a guardian, I'll be sent to an orphanage. And I don't want that. I'm scared. I don't even know anyone there. So I want you to be my guardian.
Frisia, I don't know you either.
You know my face.
I'm...
Shaking off his dizzying inner thoughts, Oswald sighs, only to realize he is facing a situation he has never experienced before. There is no manual for situations like this. He stares at Frisia. Ja, es macht auch nicht so viel Spaß, Menschen abzuwimmeln, als Nikke es abzuwimmeln. Es macht mehr Spaß, das Gottesquad abzuwimmeln. Her expression is confident, fearless and unwavering. Oswald, seemingly against all reason, feels a quiet certainty that this girl will be fine.
I'm sorry. I can't be your guardian.
The sound of paper rustling fills the air. Frisia hands holding out the paper tremble ever so slightly. Oswald looks at Frisia once more. Her face appears calm, indifferent to success or failure. Yet he notices her shoulders and legs quiver almost imperceptibly. Oswald thinks of the Goddess Squad, those who held him up whenever he was about to fail. Oswald takes the papers from Frisia and signs them. He pulls out his seal stamp. His seal stamps it beside his signature, and returns the document to her.
Present the seal to the administrator. It should make things easier for you.
Are you okay with this?
What do you mean?
Becoming my guardian.
Well, I'm not sure either.
Thanks, mister. Truly. I'm truly so grateful. Can I stay here by your side for a while?
No, I'm busy.
I'll be quiet. I won't say anything.
Go and submit that document to the administrator.
Oh, right. I'll be right back.
That won't be necessary.
Frisia clutches the papers tightly and runs off. Oswald watches her go, a blank expression on his face.
What was I thinking?
He gazes absent-mindedly towards the crowd, searching into the Ark. He looks on vacantly, as if gazing at a distant landscape. After some time, two figures approach from afar.
How are you, Special Agent? Sorry, Chief.
I'm good. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing serious. This child brought a guardian consent form bearing your signature and seal, so I wanted to stop by to verify it.
I'm telling you, it's true. He signed it and stamped it himself.
Putting aside her current plight, we plan to launch an investigation regarding this forgery.
I was the one who signed it and stamped it.
Yes, we'll be sure to be thorough in our I beg your pardon?
I signed and stamped those documents myself.
You did?
That's correct.
See? I told you it's true.
Is there a problem with that?
No, of course not. However,
The soldier from the central government parts his lips hesitantly. His eyes clearly asking, "Why did you?" Normally Oswald has an answer for every question, but not even he can answer this one. So he remains silent.
Understood. I verified its authenticity. As per regulations, an adult male is actually not permitted to serve as a child's sole guardian.
Is that so?
Yes, it's essentially no different from an adoption. However, since it's you, Chief, it won't be an issue. Your credentials are beyond reproach. We'll proceed with processing the paperwork. Thank you for your time.
Sorry to have troubled you. I should have handled this in person. I appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you. I'll be on my way then.
Soldier salutes, then turns to leave. As he walks away, he keeps glancing down at the papers, tilting his head in confusion. Oswald feels the urge to tilt his head in puzzlement as well, but decides against it. A certain someone still has her eyes on him. Frisia sits beside Oswald.
I'm on duty.
I know. I'll be quiet as a mouse. I won't make a peep.
Oswald gazes drift back to the endless stream of people and supplies entering the Ark. His attention, however, remains squarely fixated on the girl at his side. Because of her, his mind finds a brief escape from its tangled web of thoughts. Other complicated feelings fill the space instead, but for now, he's fine with that. Keine Ahnung, Mann. Alle im Internet sagen, oh, Oswald the Goat, Best Mann, MVP im Game. Keine Ahnung. Das eine Event, das ich noch nicht gesehen habe, Arcane Archives. Muss das einzige Event sein, wo er mal was Gutes tut. Und ich weiß nicht, 5 Events, wo er ein Arschloch ist, und ein Event, wo er was Gutes tut? Ich weiß nicht, Mann. Das eine Event kann unmöglich so krass sein, dass sich meine Meinung von ihm ändert. Selbst wenn er dieses Mädchen da jetzt reinlässt, ja und? Er ist trotzdem Arsch. Der es geil findet, Scott Squad ins Verderben zu stürzen, ja? Ohne Scheiß. Kann ich mir nicht vorstellen, dass Arcane Archive so strange anders ist.
We're here.
I trust you troublemakers behaved while I was away.
There you are.
You're late. What hath detained thee thus?
Are you both all right?
Speak one at a time, people.
I heard something major happened while we were gone. You guys held the fort well. Great job.
Pish posh, 'twas an easy feat.
So, did she leave okay?
Yes. She departed without any regrets, and we gave her a proper send-off.
Good. That's all that matters.
It's a pity I couldn't say goodbye to her. Oh well, there'll be other chances.
Huh?
I hate to start barking orders so soon after arriving, but I need everyone to gather in the meeting room. I have an urgent announcement. And it's not something I can discuss here. I suppose this has to do with your belated return? Precisely. All right, let's go.
Levi's explains how the Ark is to be sealed. She details the 5-phase process that will gradually seal the gates. Oder ist es genau die Map vom Overzone? After which they will never open again. On either side. She continues by explaining Operation Ark Guardian, a defense mission led by the Goddess Squad, who will protect the Ark's entrance until the final sealing is complete. Her voice remains steadfast and calm throughout. The goddess listen in silence, but their faces betray emotions they cannot hide. A brief explanation comes to an end.
That's it. Any questions?
So when do we head in?
During the final phase of the sealing process. The same goes for the mass-produced Nikke units. We'll defend the entrance until the very last moment, then enter the Ark.
Tja.
All right.
How long will it take until the 5th phase is complete?
I don't know. I heard it might vary depending on the situation at hand. Even in the worst-case scenario, it shouldn't take more than a month.
That's rather short.
Yes, it is. In addition, since this operation is purely defensive in nature, the Wings of Victory will be moved to the Ark. That will happen during the 3rd phase.
So even our dedicated transport base shall be taken from us. Is there some cause for dividing this undertaking into 5 phases?
There's a limit to how many people the Ark can take at one time. So they're splitting the procedure into separate phases to ensure safety.
Huh. 'Tis but a fine way of saying the Highborn mean to enter first.
It's not just about the people.
That's right. The Ark has dozens of entrances, which act as supply channels. Since the supplies also need to be continually brought in until the very last moment, the entrances will be closed off step by step. This process will make quite a ruckus, which will naturally attract the Raptures. It's our job to hold them back.
There are dozens of entrances, you say? Then why is there only one for humans?
It's likely due to the selection process. Only those who are chosen may enter. Anyone else cannot. Correct?
Right. They can't let just anyone in.
Once the 5th phase is complete, what about those who arrive at the Ark's entrance afterward? And those left on the surface? What happens to them?
They're to be abandoned. Since we lost the battle, we can't save everyone.
Come, let us make for the lift at once. If we were to sever the Queen's head, would not every ill be resolved?
You know as well as I do that's impossible. There's no way we can even get close to the lift. Not even if every person on the planet rushed it at the same time.
What then, pray? Are we to tuck our tails betwixt our legs like hounds defeated and slink into the depths below?
So what do you want us to do? Go ahead and bring me the Queen's head yourself, then.
Ugh.
Stop throwing a fit, Scarlet.
A fit? Me? I but sought to...
That'll be all. Meeting adjourned. If you've got any complaints or questions, come to me. However, think through what you want to say before you do. If you intend to come to me simply to whine, don't bother. Let's go, Lilith.
Yes, Commander.
Commander and Lillywise leave the meeting room, leaving only a dreadful silence behind. Scarlet slams her hand against the table.
Rather than beating up the table, why don't you say something?
I am merely venting. Is that forbidden?
Of course it's not. Truth be told, I'd love to do the same.
Is there truly no other way?
It's as you said. The only option left is to defeat the Queen. And even then, there's no guarantee the situation will change. No one can say for sure that everything will end the moment the Queen falls.
So I am rendered a defeated hound, tail tucked as I flee.
Even so, we can still save the ones within our reach. That's what we have to do.
Snow White, thou...
We can't save everyone, but the ones we can save still count for something. So let's not think of it as losing, but a temporary retreat. Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Because you're the most mature among us.
No, I'm just...
Snow White is right. For now, we must do what we can. If we recklessly overdo it, we might end up losing what we already have in our hands. We must understand our own limits. All of us. Bah. If there had been a way, the Commander and Lilith wouldn't have stood idle. They've accepted it and moved on. So should we. Our duty is to strive for the best possible outcome in our current situation. Don't be one of those people who rage when there's no solution.
Very well. Forgive me.
I know there's no helping it, but I guess we really can't save everyone. When I became a Nikke, I thought I'd be capable of anything. I feel so powerless.
I am of like mind. Why am I so feeble thus?
Indeed.
Come now, Dorothy. 'Twas but a passing remark. Surely thou dost not truly deem me weak.
You can't even remember what you said a moment ago.
Wilt thou step outside with me for a moment?
Very well.
Come again?
You told me to step outside with you.
I mean to cross blades with thee.
Fine, let's do it.
Oh, huh.
Rapunzel, Snow White, mind being our referees? I fear she might start throwing a fit the moment she loses.
Huh, me? Then prepare to prostrate thyself and admit defeat.
Oh, Dorothy smiled.
Ah, my apologies. That was simply too absurd. I couldn't help myself.
Ugh. Step outside forthwith.
Dorothy sinks deep into the sofa of an empty room, staring up at the ceiling. Her hollow eyes gaze towards the distant future. A faint smile slowly forms on her lips.
I truly hate this.
What exactly do you hate so much? If you're startled, can't you at least react like you are?
I didn't think anyone else was here.
Didn't you hear? I even knocked.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. I see.
Levi's sits across from Dorothy.
I heard you sparred with Scarlet, and the result was a draw?
Yes, that's how things turned out.
Not bad. You're beginning to show the qualities of the next leader.
I learned from watching you. And remember, I'm the acting leader right now, but that's all. I'm no successor. Lilith, you don't mean... Surely not.
6 months, tops. Could be less if I push myself too hard. Seriously? If you're surprised, can you at least act like it?
Is there really no alternative?
Well, they say if I stay quiet and do nothing, it might be longer. But given the situation, that's not really an option.
You should retire at once and get some rest.
You know I can't do that.
Are you going to tell everyone?
No, I only meant to tell you.
How cruel.
Well, I suppose it's the fate of the next leader.
You should at least tell Snow White.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Do you want her to endure the same pain twice?
I'm not sure if that kid can handle it.
Snow White's not a kid anymore. She's grown so much since then.
To me, everyone is still a kid.
Even me?
I'm only telling you this because I don't think you are.
Sometimes. I wish people would treat me like a kid too.
I understand. We all have moments like that. Anyway, just keep this in mind. If anything happens, I'll be counting on you.
What's there to be scared of? We've got the commander.
He's likely going to be the one who breaks down the hardest. He's playing it cool now, but I'm sure of it. Sorry for dropping all that on you out of nowhere.
When have you not?
So, future leader, what is it you hate so much?
Myself. I hate myself. I'm stuck in this loop of self-loathing.
Oh? I didn't see this coming.
When all this is over, when the Ark is sealed, we will return and be lauded as heroes. The ones who defended humanity to the end. Goddesses of victory. Humanity's hope. Our legacy will live on forever. It might even turn into a myth someday. Even if we can't save everyone, we will still be celebrated as heroes back in the Ark. And I'll live with that fact, fully content. Telling myself that our fight, my fight, was not in vain. That's what I hate.
Everyone wants something different out of this.
I know. I still don't like it.
So you're just doing things half-heartedly?
Of course not.
Then you're good. There won't be any issues in that case.
Thanks. You're the only one I could speak to about such things. And now you're leaving.
Yeah, looks like it.
Don't die, Lilith.
I don't want to either.
After finishing her conversation with Dorothy, Lilywise heads back to her room. She sees Snow White standing by the door, and their eyes meet.
Snow White.
Lilith!
What's wrong? Is there something about the operation you don't understand?
Oh, no. It's not that. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Of course. Why would I not be?
Oh, it's just... you seem a little different from your usual self.
Different? How? Nothing's changed.
Just the vibe, I guess.
Hey, look at me.
Okay.
I look all right, don't I?
Yes. You're the same Lilith as always.
Right?
Lilywise pulls Snow White into a tight embrace.
Look at you worrying about me. You're all grown up. Aw, you're so adorable.
Ruffles Snow White's hair.
Hey! Stop that! I'm not a kid anymore.
You're not? Then who is this small, adorable person standing in front of me?
Oh man.
I said stop!
Man. Zu denken, dass die jetzt, zumindest der Körper jetzt, die nächste Queen ist, die wir kämpfen müssen. Jesus Christ, man. Keine Ahnung, wo die Story hinführt. Snow White. I'm dying.
All my stress just melted away. Now, my worry ward, go get some sleep, okay?
Okay.
Good. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Snow White walks away.
Wait, Lilith.
What's wrong?
If anything happens, you have to tell me, alright? You always end up pushing yourself too hard.
Of course.
Snow White lowers her head and disappears down the corridor. Lilywise buries her face in her hands.
I don't want to die.
Well. The ground trembles as a deafening roar echoes through the air.
Here we go. That's quite the sound.
'Tis not but a mere door closing, yet it soundeth as though the earth itself doth tremble.
Try not to make it painfully obvious that you weren't listening during the briefing.
The supply passage is massive. It's a multi-phase sealing process. Of course it's bound to be loud.
Words have barely left Lilywise's mouth when, off in the distance, a cloud of dust begins to rise.
Oh, they're coming. A lot of them.
Damn raptors. Scurrying around like a bunch of roaches. Multiple Tyrant-class raptors confirmed. Those aren't small fry.
Rapunzel, what's the status?
The mass-produced units are ready.
Good. Now all that's left is to fight. Commander.
All right. Everyone, listen up. We're not gods. We can't save everyone. But we can save everything we see.
Oh. Commander turns around, pointing towards the buildings near the Ark's entrance.
See that? That's a temporary bunker. It's called temporary because that's exactly what it is. It's so badly constructed rifle rounds can easily penetrate it. I don't know how many people are inside, but I bet it's a lot. So protect them.
Das ist auch ein gutes Artwork. Das ist ein cooles Background-Image auf jeden Fall.
No matter what happens, protect the people inside. Don't overthink things. Thought breeds doubt, and doubt breeds hesitation. Every time you hesitate, someone in there dies.
Wow, the commander turns back again, pointing at the rising cloud of dust in the distance.
Focus all your thoughts on them. We don't know what those things are or why they're here, but one thing's certain. They hate us. So don't let them do as they please. Don't let those damned scrap heaps take what you love. There's no one else but us. It's up to us to stop them from doing what they please. So no matter what, we must win. Show them. Show them who they're trying to steal from.
Everyone's gaze intensifies as they stare at the raptures beyond the dust cloud. Their weapons are drawn and their bodies are tense, poised to charge at any moment.
Got a squad, get ready. Go. Destroy them.
Hail of silver bullets slice through the battlefield. Levi's charges forward, smashing through the swarm of raptures. Every punch sends them flying, scattering them into pieces. Ahead, the raptures are so densely packed that the landscape disappears from view. Levi's lowers her stance and throws a punch, putting her full weight behind it. The scenery comes back into view as the raptures that had filled it vanish. She looks down at her hand. She can still do more. With a satisfied smile, she charges forward once again.
Take it easy. People might think you're immortal.
Come on, you know that's hardly true. Besides, I'm pacing myself, so don't worry.
Well, I guess you'll handle it just fine on your own.
How's the other side holding up?
That's actually why I called. Go check on Snow White. She's probably gonna space out again.
On it.
Levi's runs, cutting through the raptures in front of her and arriving at Snow White's combat zone.
Snow White, I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
What's wrong?
Well, 3 missile pods malfunctioned, so my firepowers...
Snow White holds her position, using every weapon at her disposal to strike in all directions. Before they have any time to react, the raptures are blown apart by the relentless barrage of bullets and missiles.
Now this is what you call wiping them out.
Huh?
Watch out, 11 o'clock. They're zeroing in on this position. 3 o'clock.
On it! My ammo!
It's okay. Stay calm. Your barrage is more than enough for now. You're safe.
Got it!
Snow White tries to reload. However, her trembling hands fumble, the magazine clanking against the gun's body. Snow White looks up at Levi's. Dude, der hat immer noch nicht gelernt zu nachladen.
You've got to do this on your own. You're a goddess, aren't you?
Oh, of course, yes.
After 3 failed attempts, she finally manages to reload her weapon. She fires her rounds toward the 3 o'clock direction.
Nice job.
Thanks!
You've got more than enough firepower. Excessively so. It won't matter even if 3 missile pods malfunctioned. The raptures won't even get close to you or attack you. Just keep bombarding them from a safe distance like you're doing now. You copy?
Yes, copy!
Good. I'm counting on you.
Yeah!
Levi's leaves, breaking into a run.
She still gets flustered when something unexpected arises.
That's why she's always the most prepared before an operation. She knows her weaknesses better than anyone.
I know, but she could stand to be a little bolder.
She's already a walking arsenal. Can you imagine if she gets any bolder? You know, Snow White's kill count just caught up to Dorothy's.
Really?
Yeah, she's got the makings of something big. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's like in a few years.
Scarlet charges forward, swinging her sword and cleaving the Raptures in two. Lilywise runs alongside Scarlet.
Any problems?
A problem, thou sayest? None at all. Nay!
Without slowing down, Scarlet swings her sword at a heavy armored Rapture. But the blade lodges deep into its body, unable to cut through.
Let me help.
Lilywise lightly taps on the back of Scarlet's sword with her fist. The blade surges forward, slicing the Rapture neatly in half.
Why do you keep obsessing over severing them in two? You can't even do it properly.
Next time I shall cleave with greater celerity and might.
Just stab or slash the core. The core and the surrounding area are relatively softer.
Thus such would prove not of my strength. To strike in one swift stroke is the very essence of true swordsmanship.
Hi, I didn't know we had a sword master in our squad. Aim for the weak spots. That's the smartest way to fight.
Pay heed.
Scarlet adjusts her stance. She swings her sword at the advancing heavy armored Rapture. Flash. The Rapture splits in two under the impact of Scarlet's strike.
Whoa!
Said I not? Celerity and might are all that is required. Hence, I shall not stoop to such dishonorable acts as striking at feeble spots like some craven.
How amazing!
Heavy armored Rapture lunges at Lilywise. She grabs its front legs, twists, and slams into the ground. Then she lifts her foot and lightly stomps on it, its core. Lightly. Crack. The Rapture goes silent. Diesen Nahkampf-Biest ist echt krank.
Some have to swing their swords with all their strength to barely take one down, while others manage it with just a simple gesture. That's called fighting smart.
Curse thee, mecha destructor.
What did you say?
Begone. Do not dampen the spirits of those who fight with valor.
Scarlet crumbles and charges forward.
Her obsession with head-on clashes and one-stroke finishes. I don't even know what to say.
She fights well. While she may struggle in large-scale battles, she's nearly unbeatable in one-on-one confrontations. Put her up against those pesky elite Raptures and she consistently exceeds expectations.
Nonetheless, she's way too rigid. If she just dropped that stubborn streak of hers, she'd be so much better.
Still, she offers excellent cost efficiency and operational versatility.
Cost efficiency?
Look, since she has a mass-produced body, maintenance is easy. Bullets and missiles are not necessary. Just drop her in and she clears the field. What more could a commander ask for?
Would you call someone like that a reliable jack-of-all-trades? What's all this talk about cost efficiency anyway?
Enough. Let's go check on Rapunzel.
Roger.
Lilywise crouches down to the ground, then kicks off from the surface, launching herself upward. Then the entire battlefield unfolds before her eyes. She spots a golden light flashing in the distance and lands in its direction.
Lilith. How are the mass-produced units doing? 32 wounded and 0 fatalities so far. 0? And only that many wounded? That's incredible. They're all doing well. It's no wonder they're the elite. Wonderful. Can we keep it that way? Every time I step onto the battlefield, I tell myself that this time, no one will die. But I fail every time. It just might work this time. I have a good feeling. Yes, I'll do my best.
A mass-produced Nikke rushes over, carrying another whose lower body has been blown apart.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! We've got a critical casualty.
Pine!
This way.
She was hit by a beam weapon about 3 minutes ago.
All right, I'll administer first aid.
Golden light radiates from Rapunzel's body.
First aid's done, but she needs to get to the repair center to fully recover. She won't die if we leave her like this, but she might experience a mind switch. What's your name, sister?
Pina! My name's Pina!
All right, Sister Pina. Can you take her to the repair center? As you know, even the rear defense lines aren't safe from the Raptures either.
Es war so unnötig, dass sie die genommen haben. Die hätten einfach jedes andere Standardmodel nehmen können, ohne Namen. Oh nein, sie müssen einem ja erinnern, was damals passiert ist. Nochmal, Chef ab.
Will you be okay?
I'll try.
Good. I'm counting on you. Tell them to treat her with the B2 protocol when you get there.
B2. Got it.
Thank you. Should I go? I'd be much faster. It's okay. Just focus on what needs to be done. Let's end this battle as quickly as possible, even if it's just by a second. All right, leave it to me. Go now, both of you.
Copy.
Roger.
Pina lifts the wounded Nikke on her back and dashes forward towards the rear, while Lillywhite charges towards the battlefield.
She's doing great. She knows exactly where everyone should be and what they need to do. Clear and decisive without any hesitation.
Rapunzel is essential for holding the front line. Having her out there makes a significant difference. If I had to pick the next leader, it'd be her.
I agree, but Rapunzel has a critical weakness.
Yeah, she gets overly attached to the deaths of others and shows too much empathy.
A battlefield where lives are snuffed out like candles is not where she belongs.
But that's also why she's able to unleash her true potential.
Yes, it's both her strength and her weakness.
So how do we deal with it?
Well, to be honest, I have no idea when it comes to Rapunzel.
Dorothy requested backup.
Dorothy? What's going on?
Lillywhite stops beside Dorothy.
You are here.
What's wrong? It's unusual for you to be calling me.
I want to secure the high ground at 10 o'clock, but the path is too dangerous. Could you clear the way?
Leave it to me.
Lillywhite steps forward and throws a punch, putting her full weight behind it. Thunderous metallic crash echoes, clearing the path behind.
There, done.
Mit einem Schlag.
Thanks.
Was zur Hölle?
What else do you need?
That will do. You can go now.
Dorothy sprints ahead, gaining the high ground, and then engages the raptors with impressive acrobatic precision.
She sure knows how to get people to work to her advantage.
She'll make a great leader. After all, a great leader knows how to use people well.
True. That's why Dorothy is the best fit for now.
The east side's getting pushed back. Let's take care of it.
Copy.
Take a break if it gets too rough.
Can I, though? When the girls are out there fighting with all their hearts? As a leader, I've got to set an example.
All right then. Go Mecha Destructor.
I'll just head that way.
I was just kidding. No need to take it so seriously.
Cheers!
Clink.
What be this? Surely this is not spirits.
We can't be drinking right now. An ambush could happen at any time. But I asked logistics to bring us some nice drinks.
A feast and yet no wine to grace it?
It wasn't really a battle worth celebrating.
Achieving 0 deaths and sealing 20% of the Ark is quite impressive in my opinion. Yes, it was spectacular. We just need to succeed in the next 4 battles like we did today.
Well, truth be told, should each battle unfold as had this day, I would bear it 40-fold over.
It's our first major victory in a while. The central government is pushing the hype hard. Morale's climbed across the board. Good work.
Yeah, you all did great.
Lilith, you did the most. You were running all over the place.
That's my job after all.
About that. This might not be the best time, but how are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
I don't know, but your movements today felt a little different than usual. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Well, I did hold back a bit today, so I performed poorly.
Pray tell, Rapunzel, what tally of foes did fall to mine hand and to Lilith's this day past?
Oh, right. Lilith had about 20 times more than you.
Oh.
Whew.
Why dost thou find mirth in this?
I'm just cooling my drink. It's too hot.
There be ice within. How then doth it burn?
I mean, I couldn't exactly say, I found it amusing seeing you get excited only to be let down, could I? What now? Do you want me to follow you outside again?
I see we are of one mind. Thou shalt come with me this very instant.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
Scarlet grips her sword and heads out. Dorothy casually takes another sip of her drink.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
You're not following her outside?
I'm not. She'll get tired and come back in eventually.
You're getting better at handling her. A rough swordswoman, tamed by a noble lady.
Oh no.
What's with her now? She doesn't even care about timing or place anymore.
Red Hood. What are you staring at? You're gonna burn a hole through me.
Are you sure you're really okay, Lilith?
I told you I'm fine. You worry too much.
All right then. Can I order more food?
Go ahead. You sure eat a lot. Are you sure those calories don't turn into bullets and missiles?
They don't.
Das wäre hart, wenn sie in ihrem Körper Kalorien zu Munition bauen könnten. On your pouting face.
Oh, that reminds me, Rapunzel. A package came for you earlier.
A package?
Oh no.
It looked like a book, so I asked them not to run any scans. You should pick it up soon.
Okay. I'll go get it now.
Rapunzel leaves hurriedly.
Now this is a fine evening for dinner.
She's the one I'm most afraid of.
Same here.
Oswald looks down at the report displayed on his phone.
A major victory. 0 casualties. As expected.
Faint smile spread across his previously rigid face. But the next moment, his expression hardens as he moves on to the next report. The bold red letters stating top secret highlight the document's importance. Oswald opens it with a heavy heart and scans the contents.
Anna Chiro has been transferred to the Heretic Research Lab. The second-generation units are under investigation for treason. That wasn't the impression I got. There's still something not right.
The soreness creeps up the back of his neck, where he'd once been hit with a stun gun. He turns off the phone and gazes past the Ark's entrance. Something catches his eye.
Huh?
Frisia walks over, holding a tray with both hands. She meets Oswald's gaze and smiles.
Howdy, mister. Have you eaten?
Frisia, what are you doing up here? You were supposed to head inside the Ark during the first sealing phase.
Have you eaten? If not, let's eat together.
Frisia.
Oh dear, it's all cold now. But I think it's still safe to eat. Oh, this one's still hot. You should take this one.
Frisia.
When are you going down, mister?
I'm going down during the 5th sealing.
Then I'll go down with you when that time comes.
No, it's too dangerous.
It's okay. The goddess squad will protect me. Mister, aren't you hungry?
Frisia, I can't be your family. I became your guardian on a whim, but we cannot live together. We will neither dine together nor share a home.
Then, where will I live?
The Ark has a home prepared just for you. It should be comfortable enough to live in. Frisia, go down during the next sealing.
Eat with me. Then I will.
Oswald reaches for the tray that Frisia had brought and finishes his meal quickly.
It's been a while since I've eaten with someone else.
Aren't there other refugees?
They all have someone to eat with. They're always chatting about fun stuff and laughing while they eat. So it feels awkward to ask if I can join in. Since you're usually on your own, I thought I'd eat with you instead. Have you finished eating?
Yes.
Here. This is for you.
Frisia holds out a worn glove. One signed by Red Hood.
I cannot accept this.
It's my way of thanking you for being my guardian. You like the goddess squad, right?
Yes.
Then take it.
Oswald accepts the worn cloth.
Thank you for saving me, mister.
Frisia picks up the tray and walks towards the camp. His shoulders tremble faintly, but Oswald pretends not to notice.
The second sealing has begun. Let's aim for another big win, just like we did last time.
All right, let's give it our all, shall we?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
It seems like the Raptures must have sensed something here.
It's only a few Tyrant-class Raptures at most. Nothing to worry about.
Methinks a Tyrant class should count as 100 foes felled, should it not?
That seems fair, but they're honestly worth way more.
Excellent. My spirit stirs with renewed vigor.
We've spotted Ultra among the Tyrant-class Raptures.
Uh-oh.
Be mindful of corruption during combat.
Roger. Okay, everyone, let's give it our best once again. Clear. Rapunzel, status? 34 dead and 84 wounded. Got it. Let's recover the bodies first and...
Wait. There's something out there.
What?
Rapunzel collapses. Half her shoulder and upper body are gone. Oh boy.
Sniper, take cover!
Light pours down from the sky like rain.
Damn it, it's an airstrike!
Beam weapons?
Scarlet! Rapunzel!
I stand as her protector.
The bombardment stops.
Commander, give me a location.
2 o'clock. 20 meters up.
Up?
Everyone looks up at the sky. Jesus Christ. And Nikke, clad in black armor, hovers above, staring down at them. She lands lightly and looks toward the goddess's squad.
Solo beam bombardment? Self-injury ability? Nikke-like appearance, tactical understanding prioritizing sniping support and recovery units first. It's a heretic.
Snow White's entire array of weapons comes to life with a roar. The heretic staggers under the barrage of explosions. Her frame splinters and her armor tears apart, catching on fire. However, she regenerates as if nothing happened.
She even has the ability to self-repair. That's so unfair.
It matters not. A swift cleave shall end her life.
Scarlet closes the distance in an instant and swings a blade. The heretic raises the arm to block the strike. The sword fails to slice through the arm and gets lodged in.
It doth not cleave.
The half-severed limb regenerates, tapping Scarlet's blade in the arm.
Foul luck.
Scarlet desperately tries to pull her sword free with Lang. Just then, light bursts forth from the heretic's body. Dorothy jumps in, sweeping Scarlet's legs and knocking her off balance. Right as the beam slides through the air.
Move! You're in the way!
The black heretic unleashes blinding rays from her body towards Dorothy. She dodges every strike and fires back. Bullets tear through the heretic's form, but she heals just as quickly.
What is this thing?
Light gathers within the heretic's body.
Oh no!
All right, target locked.
The sound of metal clashing resound as the heretic side is blown apart. As she turns to assess the damage, Levi's fist slams into the face. The heretic staggers and Lilywise rushes in.
You hear it all the time, right? If an opponent has high regeneration, strike quickly before they have a chance to recover.
Lilywise unleashes a relentless barrage of punches. The black heretic shakes helplessly, but the assault rages on. By the end of the relentless blows, only the shattered pieces of the heretic remain across the wrecked ground. Levi's dusts off her hands.
Phew, done.
I can scarcely tell who the true monster is.
Wow. Lilith, you're amazing. Huh?
Something catches Snow White's eye. The silhouette of a human figure, flying lower and fast. It's the same heretic they just destroyed.
Over there! There's one more!
What?
She's heading toward the camp!
Damn it!
I'll go.
Levi's lowers her stance and sprints forward, only to collapse, hands bracing against the ground.
Huh?
Oh shit. Gurgle. Blood gushes from her eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. The ground begins to get drenched in fresh blood. Bleeding is profuse and doesn't stop.
Of all times for this to happen.
Levi's collapses. Bleeding doesn't stop.
Lilith?
Scarlet, run! Make haste!
Dorothy and Scarlet rush towards the camp. Snow White shakes Lilywise desperately.
Get up, please! Get up! Not yet! Not now!
Lilywise doesn't move. A chill runs down Snow White's spine. She looks up into the sky to see 3 black heretics floating above, gazing down at her.
There are more!
Commander runs toward the camp. In the distance, he noticed another black heretic heading for the camp.
Please, look here!
He draws a pistol and fires without hesitation. Bullets hit their mark. The heretic turns her gaze toward him.
What are you staring at, you filthy monster?
The heretic fires a beam. The commander dodges and pulls the trigger. Every bullet hits its mark. He picks up a speed and rushes toward the heretic. More beams rain down. He dodges them all, firing non-stop. The distance grows gradually. As the commander reaches his desired range, he dodges the incoming beam and takes aim. The bullet pierces the heretic's forehead, but there is no reaction.
Figures that wouldn't work.
In an instant, the heretic materializes before him. Shunk. Her arm drives into the commander's side, dragging it all the way up to his elbow. Oh fuck. Commander collapses without a sound. The heretic turns her gaze back towards the camp, then suddenly freezes. She stares at her hand. Her fingertips are disintegrating.
Commander!
Vile beast!
Scarlet slices the heretic in two. Dorothy kicks, crushes her head. Heretic drops to her knees. At the same time, a legion of beams erupts violently from her body. Dorothy and Scarlet are thrown to the ground, engulfed by the light. Both of them can immediately tell that these wounds are fatal.
What art thou doing? Arise! At once!
I'm trying.
Dorothy's vision blurs, but she forces herself up. Then she sees them, human soldiers and mass-produced Nikkes, rushing from the camp. In an instant, she feels a great sense of relief, but only for a moment. She quickly realizes they'll only die in vain.
Come, Henny.
Dorothy's vision darkens. Just before it fades completely, Dorothy watches as the heretic's body disintegrates into nothingness. Gunfire, unmistakably Snow White's, erupts from behind.
Snow White!
Dorothy and Scarlet vision fades to black. Eventually, they lose consciousness. Arc Guardian, to be continued. Das war Part 1. Snow White opens her eyes and finds herself in the infirmary. Running her hand over her body, she finds nothing wrong. She pushes herself up from the bed.
Why am I... What happened?
A sharp stab of pain shoots through her head. She clutches her temples. Vivid memories come flooding back.
There are more!
The Black Heretics land, encircling the fallen Lilywise. After staring down at her for a long while, the heretics all reach out their hands in unison. Snow White unleashes a barrage of bullets in a frenzy. She refrains from using missiles for fear of injuring Lilywise. Her rounds are quickly spent. She pulls out another magazine and attempts to reload. But her trembling hands fumble the magazine, and it falls pitiful to the ground. She doesn't have any other magazine she can load. Her gaze shifts to one on the ground. She has to pick it up. She has to pick it up, reload, and shoot the heretics. But she can't bring herself to reach for the magazine, then lift her head. If she does, the heretic might be looking right at her. Cold sweat runs down her body. She wants to run away.
I have to grab it!
Her eyes are still fixed on the floor until the foot of Black Heretic come into view. The heretics is heading her way. Her eyes quiver as she looks up. One of the heretics is walking toward her. Snow White drops to her knees.
No!
Her supernatural firepower and lightning-fast regenerative abilities make her formidable foes. On the other hand, Lilywise and Rapunzel lie fallen on the ground. I have to do this, Snow White repeats to herself over and over as she kicks off the ground and stands up. She snatches the magazine, reloads, and aims for the head. In that instant, she sees the heretic's face. Though partly hidden by red eyes and emotionless expression, can be faintly made out. It is a face Snow White has seen countless times before, the face of her comrade who fought alongside her. To her, the Black Heretics is someone who was once an ally. She tries to pull the trigger, but her finger doesn't move. Pull it, pull it. Pull the trigger. I have to save Lilith and Rapunzel.
Pull the trigger!
The heretic's head explodes. The figure standing before her, both fearsome and pitiable, collapses. Across from the heretic, a white flower, spattered with red.
Snow White.
Lilith?
Snow White, don't worry. I'll protect you.
The white flower, stained red, dances in the wind. It sways back and forth, freely and without restraint. A black flower snaps. Its black petals scatter and the stem breaks. Whoosh. A gentle wind brushes past Snow White. She looks down on the ground. Black petals lie scattered in every direction. She raises her head and sees the red-stained white flower. Lilywise, pure and beautiful, resembles the white flower, just like always.
Snow White, are you alright? That took a while, but it's done. You're not hurt, are you?
Lilith,
Yes, I'm here.
don't die!
I won't.
Snow White grabs her hand even more tightly. She couldn't do anything. Like a complete fool, she couldn't even reload her one weapon as always, her own weapon. All she could do was sit there and hope to be rescued. The red wolf, who once cradled her fragility and kept her safe, is gone. The white flower that did the same is now withering. She must do something. As she grits her teeth and tries to steel herself, the Black Heretic's face resurfaces in her mind. Expressionless, yet so familiar up close. Snow White becomes certain. If the same situation were to happen again, she would respond in the same way as she did before. She clutches her head in anguish. The otherwise quiet infirmary is filled with shallow groans and the sound of a hair being pulled out. Snow White opens the door leading to the lobby. Dorothy, Scarlet, and Rapunzel look at her.
You're up? How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm sorry.
'Tis fortunate it hath come to an end. 'Twould seem more of those damnable abominations have sprung forth anew.
How about you, Rapunzel? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
But your shoulder.
My parts are always in surplus after all.
It would be disastrous if Rapunzel were injured, so we always make sure to keep plenty of her spare parts on hand.
That's good.
I appreciate your concern, Snow White.
And you two? Are you all right?
Well enough, as you can see.
I endured a direct blow from those infernal scoundrels. Mine frame was nigh unto dust, yet by some miracle it was salvaged. Such is the strange grace bestowed upon we Nikkes. So long as the components be at hand, restoration shall ever be within our grasp.
That might not be the most appropriate thing to say in front of people who were at death's door just a while ago.
Whatever hath transpired, we yet live. That is what truly matters.
Fair point.
And the commander?
The commander was seriously injured, so he was transported to the VTC hospital managed by headquarters. They say his internal organs were severely damaged.
But he'll be fine, right?
He's made of tough stuff, so he's not in any mortal danger. The VTC personnel are tending to him personally, so there's no need to worry.
To survive with a fist lodged in one side and yet still live, 'tis not short of the supernatural.
He'll return as soon as he's been treated. We just need to wait a little.
Good to know. How about Lilith?
Oh.
Oh my! Everyone seems to be doing fine. Youth really is a blessing.
Lilith,
Yes? What is it?
thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it. That's what I'm here for. Alright, everyone. Just rest for now. The second phase of the sealing process was successfully completed, so things should be quiet for a while. If you need to tend to any repairs, do so now. Understood?
What knowledge hast thou gained of those black heretics?
We're still looking into it. I'm sure we'll get answers soon. If there's any silver lining to this, they don't appear to wield the same power as Anichiro. Most likely due to a difference in body specs.
'Tis a great relief.
Anyway, all we can do is wait for now.
Wahrscheinlich sind das mass-produced Nikkes, die zu Heretics gemacht wurden. Die sind dann auch nur mass-produced Heretics. Wir müssen SSR-Units nehmen, damit es richtige Heretics werden.
I know this is easier said than done, but rest. Got it? I'll see you all later.
Lily Weiss opens the door and steps out. Snow White stares blankly, watching Lilith leave.
We still don't know how Lilith's doing, do we?
No.
Her countenance bore the mark of grievous illness.
Nikkes are immune to all diseases by default. But the fact that she coughed up blood means something's amiss with her body.
Snow White,
Yes?
go after Lilith. Talk to her.
I don't think that's a good idea. If I go after her now, all I'll do is cling to her and cry. She has enough on her mind as it is. I shouldn't add to it. She'll talk to us. Once she's sorted out her thoughts, I'm sure of it. Until then, I'll wait.
Oh my.
You really have grown up.
Seest thou? Did I not intimate as much?
It's only natural that we change, whether we like it or not.
Vophouse?
Yes. It's a unique substance that can be extracted from your blood.
What is it exactly?
To put it simply, it is a substance that kills nanomachines.
Ich glaube, das ist auch das erste Mal, wo wir sehen, was VTC tatsächlich bedeutet. Da steht es drauf, aber ich kann es jetzt nicht lesen. Ich weiß nicht, ob es noch ein näheres Bild gibt. Doch, es muss ein näheres Bild geben. Warte mal, ich kann kurz nachgucken. Das Model müsste eigentlich in der Database sein. DB. Einen Moment. Ist gleich. Wahrscheinlich kommt noch eine Nahaufnahme, aber ich weiß es nicht. ETC Priestess hier. Zack, wenn man die nimmt und nah ranzoomt an den Kopf, kann man es lesen. Gar nicht wahr. Wait, haben die das geändert? Da steht... Die haben das geändert. 100% haben die das geändert. Da steht jetzt Vault Above, Tether Deep, Connected, Golden Line. VTC, Vault, Tether, Connected. Ich schwöre, VTC war was anderes. Das war irgendwas mit Vatican. Nikke, VTC. Die haben das auch geändert. Du, warum ändern die dauernd Sachen? Warte, ich hier sehe es. Vatican Therapeutic Research Center war VTC. Die haben das wieder geändert. Nachträglich. Warum? Du, das ist doch Bullshit, man. Für mich wird es immer Vatican Therapeutic Research Center sein und nicht, was da jetzt da steht. Vault Above, Tether Deep, Connected Golden Line. What the fuck ist das denn für ein Scheiß? Hat sich irgendjemand gemeldet und gemeint, hier, Kirche und so wollt ihr nicht drin haben? Wer soll das gewesen sein, Mann? Das ist doch Bullshit.
Including the nymph within a Nikke's brain. It can also disintegrate the physical body of a heretic.
A heretic?
Yes. Not long ago, 5 heretics attacked the Ark entrance. The goddess squad wiped them all out. One of them was exposed to the Vophaus within you, which caused the collapse of her nanomachines and the loss of her regenerative abilities. She was ultimately eliminated by the goddess squad. Additionally, when we administered it to the captured heretic Anichiro, it was confirmed the Vophaus in your blood is genuine. While there were minor complications, it's nothing to be concerned about. We've assigned Hellhound to the matter. It should be resolved soon.
So you're telling me that heretic disintegrated because of my blood?
That's correct.
Well, she did stab me in the guts. Maybe it wasn't my blood that did it, but my fecal matter.
Ugh.
Not your type of humor. Noted.
Much appreciated.
So, how is any of this even possible? Why is there such a substance in my blood, and why is it lethal to the heretics?
I can only disclose that it's part of a long-forgotten project known as Mechanical Messiah.
Long-forgotten project known as Mechanical Messiah. Das heißt, es gibt ein altes Projekt, das schon ewig her ist, Mechanical Messiah. Und wir jetzt in der Gegenwart sind, wahrscheinlich wurde das Projekt heimlich von MMA aufgenommen und wir sind die 7. Version davon. Aber warum hat der legendäre Commander das? Wahrscheinlich ist er ein Nachkomme von den anderen.
The details of which I cannot share, even to you, Commander.
Classified. Figures. I couldn't care less what you're up to at the VTC. But keep doing your dirty work in the shadows, and one day, it'll catch up with you.
Do you really think that'll happen?
Right now, you can act as if you're untouchable, since this is your world. But the second things backfire and the consequences of your filthy actions start affecting us, prepare for the church to close its doors.
I shall bear that in mind.
It's not every day you get to chat with a VTC priestess, so let me ask you something. The Ark, it wasn't built after the Rapture invasion, was it?
Ja, unmöglich. War viel zu schnell.
Why do you think so?
Because it's rather strange, if you ask me. I took a little field trip down to the Ark once. You're telling me that massive advanced underground city was constructed in just a few years? It was not even mid-construction. It was basically finished.
Ja, das macht überhaupt keinen Sinn.
You're seriously underestimating humanity's technological prowess. We've even come close to the realm of the divine before.
That's ridiculous. Just excavating all that dirt alone would have taken a decade.
Mindestens.
After thinking it through, I've got two theories. Either you've got tech that defies belief, or you predicted the Rapture invasion a long time ago.
Ja.
Seems one of the two theories holds truth after all.
Yep, da bin ich auch überzeugt von.
Your suspicion is nothing more than baseless conjecture.
Naturally, since you didn't leave behind any evidence. Oh, just to be clear, this is pure curiosity on my part. I've no intentions of stirring up trouble, so chill.
Appreciate the thought.
Anyway, how's my physical body?
We had to remove a significant portion of your internal organs. You might not be able to live an ordinary life from now on. Any strenuous movements will undoubtedly have a big impact on your daily life.
If there's any time I could use one of your so-called miracles, now would be it.
The only reason you have made it this far is because of a miracle. Otherwise, you would already be dead.
I'm pretty sturdy, you know.
Yes, I am aware. That is precisely why you can still stand and speak. An ordinary human would have been bedridden and on life support for the rest of their days.
Well, thanks.
Think nothing of it.
I should get going. My poor subordinates must be wearing a hole in the floor waiting for me. Thanks a bunch. I owe you one.
Commander leaves the room.
Next time someone leaves, at least say goodbye. I swear, you VTC weirdos are so thick-headed.
Huh.
Hey, is this door busted or what? It won't open.
Is that so?
You bastards! What the hell do you think you're doing?
The VTC priestess tases the commander. He drops to the floor without so much as a sound.
The Vapaus is a precious piece of lost technology, especially to us. We cannot afford to lose such a rare specimen.
The door opens and the central government soldiers enter. They tie up the fallen commander and lift him up.
Easy. I'm a patient here.
You will be taken to the laboratory. For the sake of humanity's future, I request your full cooperation in donating your blood.
Listen, I have to go back. My subordinates and I need to defend against those raptures. Once that's done, I'll give you as much blood as you want. So untie me.
Take him away.
Central government soldiers drag the commander away. Commander jerks his head back, then whips it to the side. The sound of breaking bone echoes as the soldier's nose crumbles under the impact. The commander's driven his shoulder into another soldier's jaw. Another grisly snap rings out, and the soldier collapses.
Awfully presumptuous of you to think two pathetic grunts could restrain me.
Priestess fires the taser once again. Commander slumps weakly to the ground. The VTC priestess steps forward to check the commander's vitals and breathing.
Thought you might be dead, but it seems you merely lost consciousness. It's It's getting harder to tell who the real monster is anymore.
Commander opens his eyes. The VTC priestess sits across from him.
I see you felt it necessary to hog-tie me.
We've also administered a tranquilizer.
Just one man, not an elephant.
It doesn't seem to make a difference. You're far more conscious than a human who's been tranquilized.
Well then, mind telling me what's up with this circus?
We intend to study your blood and develop a method to mass-produce Vaphaus.
And if you take a few too many pints of blood, I'll die.
You need not worry. We will only extract enough to keep you alive.
Can't I just give you a little bit at a time?
If the sample size is too small, it will create difficulties in several aspects.
I've no idea what's gotten you in such a tizzy, but I'm the commander of the Goddess Squad. I'm currently part of an operation to guard the Ark's entrance while it's being sealed. If I don't do my job, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands, could die.
I see.
Let me guess. You don't care.
No, I do not. Besides, humanity is already lost. During the first phase of the sealing, all key personnel have already descended into the Ark. In truth, that number alone is sufficient to maintain the Ark. Nevertheless, the reason we have to push through to Phase 3 is for the sake of the ignorant masses.
Phase 3? What happened to Phases 4 and 5? So you're cutting the operation short at Phase 3?
Indeed. The Raptures have already begun mass-producing heretics. To delay any further would put the Ark in serious peril. We must protect its citizens.
How merciful of the VTC. A real bunch of saints.
Thank you.
You could lose the Goddess Squad. You don't care about that either?
Technology is ever advancing. The latest generation is already on the heels of the Grimm's model.
Only a fool believes higher specs are the answer to everything.
The war is already lost, and humanity has retreated below the surface. The gifted must prepare for the future, for the counterattack yet to come. Your blood donation will serve as one of the cornerstones.
I'm done talking to the help. Call for your leader. If we're going to have a real conversation, I need to talk to someone of my rank.
This matter has been authorized by the higher-ups, straight from the top.
Dude, the central government is so kaputt.
Oh? The one you call Her Holiness?
Yes.
Es gibt eine Holiness.
Crazy bunch of cultish freaks.
Kindly mind your words.
What a load of crap. If you were about to spend your life as a walking blood bag, you wouldn't be minding your words either.
Fair point.
Now, untie me and let me leave.
No.
I'll give you my autograph.
No need.
Fine. I'm feeling generous. How about a photo?
Not interested.
Okay then. How about a dinner date with me?
No, thank you.
Excuse me, priestess.
What is it? I told you no one is authorized to enter.
I apologize, but we have a situation.
What situation?
Central government soldier approaches the VTC priestess and whispers. Her face twists and contorts.
What did you say?
The officials are waiting outside.
Excuse me for a moment. We shall continue this conversation when I return.
What, did Her Holiness pass away? She did seem like she was hanging on by a thread. Oh snap, did I get it right? Told you. You should have lived a bit more righteously. Now you'll pay the price for your sins.
The grim expression, the priestess leaves the room, accompanied by the soldier. The door opens and closes behind them. The commander strains his ears, listening to the sounds beyond the door. The priestess raises her voice, gradually getting louder until she's nearly shouting. The commander's only regret is that he can't step outside and revel in his misery. It grows quiet outside. Oh. A loud noise echoes clearly audible, even through the door. Commander recognizes the sound from his days as a mercenary. It's the sound of bones breaking. Door opens. A central government soldier walks in and stops before him.
What now?
Do you remember me?
Huh. The platoon leader from the corridor.
Oh,
Here to break me out?
yes. Hold on.
The platoon leader's hand moves quickly.
Let me get these off you. Just bear with me.
What are you doing here anyway?
I was dispatched here from the headquarters. I heard of your arrival, so I thought I'd drop by and say hello. But something felt off. Everyone was acting all secretive and the tension was palpable. Then I overheard you and the priestess talking through the door.
If you're here, you must be one of them, right? A real hardcore devotee of the VTC.
That's right. I've been baptized as well.
So what possessed you to snap a priestess's neck?
I worship the goddess squad above all else.
Huh?
Done. Can you stand?
Damn, I feel like death warmed over.
It's remarkable that you're able to stand in your condition. Here, hang on to me. Let's go. The hangar's up ahead. Inside is the ATV I arrived in. Use it.
All right, thanks.
Thump, 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 thump. Footsteps echo in the distance.
We finally got caught. Took them long enough, their security is pretty sloppy. 10 or more inbound, armed from the sound of their heavy footsteps. Hey, platoon leader, got any spare steel for me? A sidearm works too. I don't miss.
1 second.
The platoon leader rummages through his jacket.
Here, the key to the ATV.
Why are you giving this to me? Wait, you're not...
Please hurry.
Enough, just hand me the gun. This will be easy target practice.
This is one of the main VTC facilities. There are numerous autonomous weapons here, as well as Nikke's. Moving around with an open wound is reckless, even for someone as invincible as you.
I'm fine. You can see that.
You're drenched in sweat and pale as a sheet. The goddess squad is waiting. They need you. Humanity is in your hands, Commander.
Fine. Just...
The platoon leader salutes.
Thank you, and the goddess squad, for everything you have done for humanity.
The commander returns the salute. The leader pivots and runs, disappearing down the bend in the corridor. Gunfire erupts. Commander pushes his unresponsive body to obey and sprints forward. Seht ihr? So ist man ein Held. Nicht was Oswald hier tut. Das ist ein Fake-Held. Der meint, er macht's Richtige, aber am Ende macht er nur das, was hier die oberen Schnösel wollen. Und dann tut er noch so, als wäre er ein Goddess Squad-Fan, ja? Was für ein hinterhältiger Sack. The Ark's entrance. Goddess Squad in the commander's room.
Is that for real?
Do you really think I would make this up?
I knew you weren't ordinary, but I never imagined your blood held such a secret.
Right? I feel like some kind of legendary hero.
I had my suspicions, but for the VTC to kidnap the commander of the Goddess Squad is awfully audacious of them. It's not just audacious, it's downright insane.
They've always been pulling crazy stunts like this. This time, we're the lucky victims.
Should we turn the place upside down?
It's not worth our time.
We both know this won't be the end of them.
We'll be fine. Everyone here is sane. Not even the most fanatical VTC devotee would dream of messing with us here. And frankly, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with them right now.
They abducted you under the guise of treatment only to turn you into their test subject. Any idea on what they're up to?
If they lay a finger on me or anyone here, it will be the end of VTC. Physically. Talking about this is giving me a headache. This conversation's over. Let's discuss what actually matters.
VTC wurde in der Zukunft von Missiles aufgefressen. Das heißt, also MMA und Deep zusammen, die sind immer das nach Überbleibsel von VTC drin. Deswegen weiß man nicht. Deswegen sind die auch ziemlich zwielichtig.
You mean the fact that Phase 3 is going to be the final phase?
Aber Deep muss es jetzt schon geben. Weil Deep an sich muss ja scheinbar die Ark gebaut haben. So viele Fragen noch.
Yeah. Neither the central government nor VTC intends to let the sealing process get to Phase 5. The Twisted Priestess had a lousy way of putting it, but it's not the most outlandish course of action. We're spent, but the Raptures are showing no signs of letting up. Even Raptures that cause corruption are on the rampage, and morale has hit an all-time low. And in the midst of all of that, we've got mass-produced heretics showing up. The Raptures are rolling out some new units. Things are looking pretty serious. They're probably the next generation of weaponry, and there will be many more to come. If we drag this out any longer, the Ark itself will be at risk. This time, we've got to seal it for good.
So what do we do?
Whatever you want. And we'll let the girls do whatever they want.
I already know what I want to do, but I can't say for sure they feel the same.
What are you talking about? You and I raised them. Why wouldn't they feel the same way?
So it shall be. Phase 3 marketh the end.
And here I thought 5 phases wouldn't be enough, but they're cutting it even shorter. Then, what about the others who thought it would end at Phase 5?
Was there an official announcement?
We probably won't be making one.
Oh. So when do we enter the Ark?
We go in together during Phase 3, if that's what you want.
You speak as if we have a choice.
We always do. That's how we've always rolled. We do whatever we want, and we give them killer results.
A choice, you say?
If that's the case...
What
is it, Snow White?
Snow White locks eyes with everyone, gauging the situation. Then it hits her. That everyone feels the same as she does.
You have something to say, don't you?
I think we should stay on the surface. After Phase 3, there will still be people finding their way to the Ark. We'll stay here and protect them until they're safely inside.
For the rest of our lives?
If no one comes for 2 weeks, we'll go down.
Then what if one person shows up every 13 days?
Then we stay.
After Phase 3, the Ark will be sealed completely. How will the people get in? We'll keep them safe and bring them with us when we descend.
What if thousands show up? What's your plan then?
We'll protect everyone and go down together. And if they refuse to let us in?
Do not be preposterous. We are the Goddess Squad. Though it feels strange for me to utter such, we are nigh unto myth. Assuredly, they shall be amenable to opening the gates for us at least once.
When that happens, I'll need the 2 of you to step up and guarantee our safety.
So, in summary, we're not going down during Phase 3. We'll stay here, hold our position, and wait, protecting any latecomers, humans and Nikkes alike. If no one comes after 2 weeks, we'll escort those under our protection down to the Ark. The entrance to the Ark will be opened only at that specific time. Lilith and I will prepare everything in advance for it. Did I miss anything?
No.
It was perfect.
A stellar summary.
He ought to be proficient at that, at the very least.
It's an insane plan. The logistics alone are a nightmare. It'll require every last ounce of our strength, mentally and physically. But we're also the only ones who can carry it out.
Everyone nods.
All right, we stay. Let's see this through to the end.
Could you promise me one thing?
What now?
When we return to the Ark, please make sure we're well compensated for all of this, in whatever form it may be.
Sure, I'll do everything in my power. No, I promise. They'll reward each of us palaces and enough money to last a lifetime. Our story will be turned into a novel, adapted into movies and games.
Gacha games even.
Heck, they may even start a religion in our name.
Oh my.
We'll make a splashy debut in politics.
Oh.
And we'll create a manufacturing company capable of standing toe-to-toe with the likes of Elysian, Macilis, and Tetra. And we'll call it Snow.
Snow.
Wow.
We'll even open a kendo school.
Whatever that may mean.
And a mecha destructor zoo.
Mecha Destructor Zoo.
Drink for days with beauties in both arms. And then you'll be hailed as the goddess of victory.
Huh.
This will be our last operation on the surface, but it'll also be the longest, as well as the most difficult. Get some rest, everyone.
Commander? Lilith? There's a place I'd like us to go together. Do you all have time?
Was? It's a call from an unknown number. Oswald has entrusted the Ark's sealing operation to a reliable subordinate. It is a procedural task that follows a manual. After all, authorization can be granted from anywhere. However, receiving a call from an unknown number at a time like this means something has suddenly changed. Perhaps the originally assigned contact cannot be reached. Oswald presses the button and answers.
This is Oswald.
Mister.
Hmm?
When are you coming?
How did you get my number?
I asked that soldier I gave the documents to back then. He even let me borrow his phone. When will you be here, mister?
Why didn't you go down during the second phase?
I wanted to talk to you. Why aren't you here?
There's something important I must do.
I see. I'm gonna go down during the third phase. I'm making all the soldiers really uncomfortable by staying here. So I'm just gonna go down.
Good thinking.
Yeah, so I called to say goodbye. No, not goodbye. More of a see you later.
Wir wissen immerhin, wer Freesia ist. Ob die irgendjemand ist, der ja heute noch lebt oder nicht. Keiner weiß das so genau. Zumindest. Vielleicht ist es in den nächsten 2 Chaptern gesagt worden, aber ich glaube es nicht.
I'll go first and wait there, so you have to come.
Die ist zu wichtig, zu prominent. Ja? Eine Figur, als würde sie nicht irgendwie noch irgendeine Rolle spielen.
Okay?
Freesia, I'm
gonna go now. See you.
Oswald calls back the number.
Channel is secure.
What were you thinking when you gave out my number?
I apologize. I know you left due to urgent business, but, well, it's just...
There better be a good reason. This is an official central government phone number. If civilians were to gain access to it...
I realize that, but that kid spent the entire day curled up in the seat you always use. She said she'd wait until you came back, and she never budged an inch.
Even so, my number is...
But, sir, she's just a kid. You should have seen her face. She was on the verge of tears, but she held them in as she spoke. She asked where you had gone, and if she could make one phone call. I didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility for my actions, and will accept the corresponding punishment.
Understood. Be careful from now on.
Sir?
I understand how you feel.
Thank you.
Could I ask you a favor?
Yes, of course.
During Phase 3, make sure the girl gets on the elevator bound for the Ark. You don't need to get involved directly. Just confirm she gets on board. If she doesn't, you can use my name. Lie if you have to.
Understood. Thank you.
Good. Now go.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Wahrscheinlich ist er gerade unterwegs, Cinderella zu jagen. Fällt mir ein, Oswald könnte man auch den Grim Reaper nennen. Mit 2M Grim. Wegen Grims Model und so.
What was he thinking? Seriously.
Oswald studies the report displayed on his phone screen.
The heretic Anichiro escaped. After that, Red Shoes died. Anichiro has not been heard from since. It seems like there's an agenda at play. An agenda aimed at the heretics. Cinderella is Abe's masterpiece, not merely in terms of specs. And then there's Vapaus. They say it can destroy nanomachines.
Sort of makes a call.
This is Oswald. I'm gathering all second-generation units to track down Anichiro. Commence preparations. There's a piece of this puzzle that we're obviously missing. What's the status of the old VTC laboratory? Understood. Keep monitoring the situation. Worst case scenario, we might have a traitor in our midst. All right, I'm counting on you. Let's roll.
White flowers. Only white flowers and nothing else. The field of white blossoms radiates under the sunlight. The wind carries the petals away. Whoosh. Another gust of wind blows. Lilywise, unaware of a petal brushing her cheek, continues to gaze at the white surface.
Wow.
Oh, magnificent. I had no idea such a place existed nearby.
I found it a long time ago. I was worried it might be gone, but it's still here.
Petal floats down and lands on Dorothy's palm.
Lilywise.
Yes, I was named after these flowers.
It symbolizes love and sacrifice.
I'd say it really suits you, Lilith.
A wondrous spectacle. 'Twould be a shame to behold it unaccompanied.
Truly. It's been so long since I've seen such a sight. Snow White.
I realized we rarely have the opportunity to experience moments like this together, especially not lately. So, I wanted all of us to see it, at least once.
Ere our final battle?
It's not going to be our final battle. Soon it'll get cold, and these flowers will wither. I wanted to remember them when they're at their most beautiful. All of us, together.
Lilywise walks forward. Snow White's gaze follows her, lost in thought. Lilywise stares to disappear into the distance. Farther and farther still. Snow White feels like bursting into tears, but she does not cry. She swallows the lump in her throat and strains to suppress the sting in her nostrils.
It's beautiful. Feels like a dream.
Lilywise turns back to look at everyone. Her face slightly flushed with excitement bears a bright smile. A strong wind blows.
Wow.
White petals burst into the air and scatter everywhere. The ground and even the sky radiates a brilliant white glow. Lilywise collapses, sinking beneath the field of flowers. Snow White feels her heart plummet.
Oops, I tripped.
Lilywise races. White petals cover her entire body. To Snow White, it's as if she's wearing a bridal veil. The wind blows again. The petals swirl and dances around Lilywise. Her eyes widen, and she dances with the petals, a duet of two Lilywise. In a dreamlike scene, Lilywise laughs like a child. Snow White sees her and bursts into laughter.
Snow White! Everyone, isn't this wonderful?
You're breathtaking, Lilith!
This place, it's amazing!
Lilith!
Snow White!
Oh.
Snow White, thank you.
Snow White forces a smile and waves at Lillywise. She doesn't shed a single tear. She doesn't even blink. She only tries to capture this fairy tale dream with her eyes for as long as she can. To imprint it in her mind. Snow White gazes at Lillywise, and Lillywise, the flower, unable to look away. What a beautiful white flower. The most beautiful white flower in the world that will soon wither. Heavy silence looms over the plaza, filled with mass-produced Nikkes. Everyone is staring at the papers in their hands. They outline the final phase of Operation Ark Guardian. Numerous written warnings fill the margins. The sealing will end at Phase 3. The Goddess Squad will remain on the surface to protect the latecomers returning to the Ark at the later date. Any mass-produced Nikkes who wishes to join the operation may do so voluntarily. The papers detail the numerous risks each volunteer might face. At the bottom of the paper is a signature line. Joining is a suicidal mission, and it's nearly guaranteed they would lose their lives. A mass-produced Nikke, they are fully aware of this truth and therefore remain silent. In the profound silence, the sound of a pen signing resonates loudly, loud enough for nearly every Nikke gathered in the plaza to hear. One mass-produced Nikke rises from the seat.
Where do I submit this after I sign it? Should I take it to the front?
The squad leader, caught off guard, gives a nod. Pine walks forward, sets the documents down, and turns back. The crowd of Nikkes look at her.
The Goddess Squad will be with us.
Pine heads back to her dorm. Soon the sound of signatures being written fills the plaza.
All right. Phase 3 of the sealing begins now. I've got good news and bad news. What do you want to hear first?
Let's start with the bad news.
Endlich mal jemand, der es kapiert. Du startest immer mit den schlechten News. Erster. Dass du hinten raus wenigstens noch irgendeine gute Nachricht hast. Wenn du mit den guten Nachrichten anfängst, dann hast du hinten raus nur noch schlechte Laune.
A large portion of the elite Raptures stationed at the lift are heading our way. Whether or not they know this is the last phase is uncertain, but either way, they intend to finish this.
That's really bad news. And the good news?
I had an excellent bowel movement this morning.
Oh. Immerhin einen guten Schiss gehabt.
Right, congrats.
Nay, the good tidings be this. Rapunzel and I hath received new armaments.
Oh, da, endlich. Wurden sie geupgradet.
That means our combat power has increased. Looks great on you.
The specs have improved significantly, particularly in defense, which are mainly focused on.
Is that so? Seems mighty light for so bold a claim. By how much hath it been strengthened?
I don't have an exact figure, but I'd say more than twofold.
Oh. Then could I withstand twice the beating, perchance?
Let's not jump straight to getting a beating.
Dorothy and Lilith's gear will take a little longer. Sorry about that.
Dude, wenn Lillywise auch ein neues Outfit gekriegt hätte, wäre es sicherlich irgend so ein weißes Kleid oder sowas. Eine weiße Uniform. Wäre sicherlich amazing geworden. Bei Dorothy keine Ahnung. Die wird wahrscheinlich ähnlich aussehen.
That's fine. I'm good, even in my current state.
Same for me.
I don't suppose I get a care package.
Weißen Anzug. Für den Commander.
Figures. It's a hard-knock life for us non-Nikkes. All right, gear up. Our mass-produced friends are all staying. Not a single one sitting out. They'll fight alongside us. Pretty cool if you ask me. So let's look good out there.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Let us venture forth.
Let's go.
Don't die out there, all of you.
You got it.
Goddess Squad, ready. Encounter.
A thunderous roar erupts as something thrusts up. The Tyrant-class Rapture Ultra shoots into the air. Its abdomen caves in, and fluids scatter as it moves through the air. After briefly tracing an arc through the air, Ultra crashes to the ground and crumples with a sickening sound. Even amid a massive battlefield filled with raptures, this sight can be seen and heard from everywhere. Levi dusts off her hands and admires her handiwork.
Aren't you pushing yourself too hard?
I'm letting them know that I'm here to finish them.
Dude, die konnte alleine mit ihren bloßen Händen Ultra besiegen. Das ist so crazy.
There's no point. Raptors aren't even capable of grasping a concept such as morale.
I'm doing it for our own forces.
It's solid showmanship, I'll give you that.
Levi wipes the lukewarm liquid flowing from somewhere on her face. There's no need for her to check. She already knows that what it is.
Just hold on a little longer.
Lilith,
What is it? Why are you saying my name like that?
what do you say we go on a trip when this is over?
Are you trying to get me killed? You're distracting me.
Clichés are meant to be broken.
Okay then, where are we going?
Let's go see the ocean.
Sure, let's do that.
Scarlet, how's it going?
No need for words. I feel as light as the very air. At this pace, I shall eclipse Lilith herself.
You do realize you've been hit more than 5 times, don't you?
Thy calculations doth require amendment. 'Tis but 2.5 times. For my defenses have doubled in might.
Was ist die Logik?
That's not how it works.
Any tidings of yon mass-produced heretics?
Not yet. Soon.
Bid Lily Weiss and Dorothy stand aside. I shall fell them all myself.
Yeah, go ahead and take all the glory for yourself. Wait. They're taking position. Bombardment-type raptures, and it looks like they're aiming for the mass-produced Nikkes.
I shall go forth and hew them all down.
Leave them. Rapunzel's here.
A shower of missiles traces an arc as they rain down upon the field. Multiple bombardment-type raptors shell the mass-produced Nikke's lines. Rapunzel steps forward. With a prayer-like chant, she raises her
A
staff.
shield to protect everyone!
A golden whale descends. Missiles rain down and explodes against the golden whale.
This is truly impressive.
You like it?
It's more than that. With such power. Let's do it for real this time.
Yes. Let's make it happen. 0 casualties.
You got it.
A golden glow surges from Rapunzel's staff. It skims through the ranks of raptors, triggering a series of explosions.
Did you see that? Our offensive capabilities have skyrocketed as well.
Snow White, what exactly did she build?
I should have asked her to make mine first.
Well, maybe you should have been friendlier from the start.
The order of these improvements wasn't based on affinity. I know that much.
Where's Snow White?
She's on her way there.
She'll be okay, right?
She'll be fine. She was the one who suggested it after all.
Maybe we should help her.
Don't. She can handle it just fine.
She's right. Now is not the time to worry about that. Stormbringer has arrived, along with several aerial raptors. We've also spotted 5 mass-produced heretics.
Oh boy.
Even the raptors that were waiting in the rear are on the move. They're throwing everything at us.
We're seriously outnumbered.
So we go big and finish strong.
Let's hope Snow White doesn't show up late.
Pray tell, whither hath Snow White absconded? I have scarcely seen her this entire time. Shirking her duty already, is she? Good grief. Youngsters these days are most incorrigible.
You didn't listen during the mission briefing, did you?
Of course not. I pay no mind to the words of the weak.
Snow White,
She went to steal something.
Thievery? Of what sort?
A plane.
Excuse me?
Weiß nicht, ob man das Plane nennen kann. Aircraft wäre eigentlich besser, oder? Weil ein normales Flugzeug ist es ja nicht. The hum of a massive engine comes rolling in. And Scarlet looks up towards the sky.
The wings of victory.
Snow White and the Wings of Victory reporting in!
Wipe them out.
Aber das ist ein Flugzeugträger in der Luft. Das ist kein Flugzeug. Aber ja, von mir aus.
Roger that!
The main cannon of the Wings of Victory fires. A colossal beam floods the field, leaving nothing in its wake. It resembles the act of erasing a canvas covered in scribbled pencil lines.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing beats our plane. Keep firing.
On it!
Beam slices across the battlefield. Lilywise looks up. She wishes that time would stop in this moment.
How'd you manage to steal something that big?
She did possess a firearm. Mayhap it made the task a simple one.
Huh? Didn't the commander give a heads up in advance?
Ownership split 50-50 between VTC and the central government. So it wouldn't have mattered how I pled.
Well, they just let me into the cockpit.
A heist of this magnitude requires teamwork. That means they're on our side.
Are you flying that thing all by yourself?
You didn't know? Snow White played a significant role in designing the aircraft.
Holy shit, dude.
What? Really?
Yep. So flying that bird is second nature to her.
Actually, I have some mass-produced Nikkes with me. I can't operate the aircraft by myself.
Oh, my bad.
You speak as if you know everything, yet you are mistaken about every single thing.
How many are on board?
There are about 20 of us, myself included.
All right then. Your mission is to take down 100 of those Raptures each.
Roger that. We'll do our best.
As the Wings of Victory joins the battle, the tide begins to change. High-altitude aerial strikes rain down upon the battlefield, sending great swathes of Raptures flying. Lilywise is finally able to catch her breath. Her hands shake, her vision blurs.
This is happening faster than expected.
Lilith, fall back.
Not yet. Just a little more.
If you don't rest now, you won't get another chance. Snow White has helped turn the tide. Hurry back.
All right. Just a little more then.
Lilywise stands beside the commander.
I see you still prefer to command outdoors. Though on a day like this, it might be wiser to do so indoors, especially in the tower.
Not my style. Where's the fun in that?
That's true.
Here, clean yourself up.
Commander hands the towel. Lilywise takes it and wipes her face. Thick globules of blood stick to the towel.
Rest a bit more before you go. Need some water?
No, I'm all right. You're one to talk. You've got a hole in your side, yet you're playing it off like it's nothing. Commander, why are you so pale? And why are you sweating so much?
Had a bit too much to drink last night.
You never drink before a mission.
Felt like letting loose for once.
You're not fully healed, are you?
I'm all healed, I swear.
You'll end up killing yourself doing this, Commander. You planning to die with me?
Wouldn't be the worst way to go.
The girls need someone to lead them.
No, they don't. Open your eyes, Lilith. They don't need us anymore.
Lilywise looks across the battlefield. Each of them is valiantly holding their position.
They're pretty good, right? We did a good job raising them.
They are still just kids to me.
You sound so arrogant.
Commander, go and get treated.
I'm fine. It'll take more than this to take me out.
You'll die.
Commander retches.
Commander!
Don't shout in my ear. It upsets my stomach.
You need to get treated. You have to live.
I will after this fight.
No, right now.
Don't lecture me. You're the one dragging yourself into this fight because you refuse to miss out on the fun. I'm not dying. I'm going with all of you to the Ark. And I'll have one hell of a glorious life there. We all will.
Yes, let's do so. Promise?
I promise.
Lilywise straightens her cloth. pulls on her gloves and fixes her hair.
I'm heading out.
Be careful.
Levi's runs, and the commander watches her dazedly.
Snow White, the Stormbringers are heading your way!
Huh? I'm picking up over 20 units. I don't care if you're inside Wings of Victory. Retreat!
20 Stormbringer? Damn. The hull shudders violently. A swarm of Stormbringers surrounds the Wings of Victory.
Ah! Ye cowardly raptures, come forth and face me 1-to-1! Snow White, retreat!
Escape!
Escape! I'll lure the Stormbringers away from the field!
What are you talking about?
If the Stormbringers stay here, we'll be at a major disadvantage! We'll take them all out!
Art thou seeking to perish alongside them? What madness is this?
Wait for me, I'm coming!
Don't! I'll come back. Don't worry. I promise.
Snow White shouts into the bridge's communication device.
Full speed ahead! I'm sorry, everyone. But you'll have to trust me.
Flames erupt from the engines of Wings of Victory. The aircraft opens fire on the Stormbringer swarm and begins to pull away from their defense line. And then, it vanishes beyond the horizon.
Snow White!
Gunfire rings out. Snow White opens her eyes. Amid the gunfire, something sizzles. Snow White pushes herself up. Her body feels heavy, as if something is weighing her down. She pulls herself up with effort. What covered her body falls to the ground. They are Nikke's, battered to a wreck. Their backs are a complete mess. There is no doubt that they died while shielding her. Snow White turns her head. The Wings of Victory, once the bride of the goddess squad and ruler of the skies, has crashed. It's nothing more than a flaming pile of wreckage.
No!
She turns her head again. The mass-produced Nikke are firing straight ahead. The raptors are swarming in. Shells fall to the ground. One mass-produced Nikke looks at Snow White while taking aim. She gives a wry smile and nods. Right as a rapture beam cannon dissipated her. Whoosh whoosh. Everyone collapses soon after. Snow White watches the raptors as they close in.
No! No!
She raises her weapon with shaking hands. The muzzle wavers. Every round goes wide. Her comrades have fallen. The Wings of Victory lies in ruins. Her own body is in tatters. The field is so densely packed with raptures, they blot out everything else.
Snow White! Snow White!
Come in, Snow White!
I'm... No!
Just tell me where to go. Lilith! I'm fine. It's just a little blood. Commander! Commander, Lilith is...
Commander, come in! We have heard naught from him for some time now. Damn it!
I'm fine. Really, don't worry.
Snow White shoots the communication device and destroys it. She looks at the oncoming raptors.
I have to do this. I'm a goddess. I have to do this. But I'm scared. Very scared. What should I do? What can I possibly do? I'm scared. Lilith? Red Hood? Save me! I'm right here! No. Don't come. Leave this to me. I want to run, but I can't. Everyone's fighting. Lilith is fighting. I have to do this. I have to. I have to fight.
You've got to do this on your own. You're a goddess, aren't you?
Even if I'm forsaken, it has to be me. I have to do this.
Mind switch. It is said that the Nikke's mind breaks under extreme stress. In reality, it is Nymph reorganizing the brain's data and emotions to escape an extreme situation. It analyzes the influx of inputs and rearranges them solely to escape the current situation. It discards what is deemed useless and preserves what is needed, amplifying it. This process results in garbled data, leaving most in a state akin to madness. However, in rare cases, the rearranged data miraculously clicks into place. Snow White is one of those rare few Nikkes.
My head!
The data in her mind reassembles. Information on how to kill raptures. Something she requires now. This information is retained and amplified. Information on combat techniques, also essential at this moment. She keeps it and amplifies it. Information on weapons, fabrication and modification. Useful for improvising in future fights. She preserves it. Fear and hesitation. They won't do her any good now. She discards them. Information on Dorothy, Rapunzel, Scarlet, and the mass-produced Nikkes. Not helpful now, but could be important for future battles. She keeps it. The memories she has shared with them, however, will not be needed. She discards them. Information on the commander. This moment requires her to act independently. Orders are unnecessary. She discards it. Information on Red Hood. A deceased person. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Information on Lillywise. She will soon perish. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Snow White's mind races as she sorts through these decisions at lightning speed. Her life goals. A happy future with everyone. Such information is of no help in the current situation. She discards it. Redefining life goals. Protect humanity. Defend the Ark. Nymph searches for methods to achieve this. Her life's goal has been successfully redefined. Live and kill the raptures.
54 raptures ahead. Encounter.
Snow White's weapon breathes fire. Every shot targets the raptor's core with terrifying precision. The instant her armor runs low, she reloads and begins firing again. A raptor strikes, pierces her left arm. It doesn't matter, she continues to fire without issues. Something pulls at her leg, and she drops to her knees. It doesn't matter, she continues to fire without issue. Even as the raptor's assault intensifies, it doesn't matter. She can easily bring them down with the rounds she has. Her gun and the hand gripping it are stopped. Both her arms and legs are damaged. She spots the body of a mass-produced Nikke lying ahead. She rips off the hand part and forces them into herself. She draws another gunfire. She keeps fighting. At the crash site of the Wings of Victory, the gunfire continues unabated. The battered mass-produced heretic kneels and looks up at Snow White. Snow White looks at her face. Red eyes, a face she recognizes from somewhere. Bang. The mass-produced heretic's head shatters. Her body follows suit, crumpling and vanishing.
Clear.
The raptures have been wiped out. Snow White checks her own body. It's a wreck. Not a single part is intact. She looks at the mass-produced Nikkes lying on the ground.
If I cannibalize some parts, it should be operational again. But I would rather not.
She stares at the scattered fragments of the raptors before her and drags her uncooperative body towards them.
Now is not the time to worry about compatibility.
She rips off the raptor's parts. She looks back. The massive transport ship is engulfed in flames.
I hope there's still some usable equipment left.
Snow White takes the Rapture's fragment and walks toward the crashed Wings of Victory. Dorothy halts, with Lillywise on her back.
Commander, Lilith is...
The commander is missing from he was supposed to be standing. Dorothy looks down.
Commander...
Commander has collapsed. Dorothy sets Lillywise down and approaches him. He's alive, but it seems like he could die at any moment.
Commander...
What is it?
Lilith isn't doing well. Could you check on her for a moment?
Yeah, I'll take a look. No one saw, right?
No. No one.
Good. That's a relief. If we lose morale now, we're done for. Go, fight. We've almost won.
I'll leave her to you.
I've got this. Don't worry.
Lilith. See you soon.
Okay.
Dorothy heads back to the battlefield.
Lilith,
Yes.
that's enough now.
I still have things to do.
Lillywise staggers to her feet. She looks up at the sky. 2 mass-produced heretics are staring down at her.
Looks like they're waiting to catch you.
Lillywise steadies herself.
Bring it on.
Scarlet Slash strikes the torso of a mass-produced heretic, but it is abruptly halted mid-strike.
Blast!
She rips the blade free and lashes out wildly. The heretic takes every strike in stride and proceeds to fire a beam. Scarlet barely manages to avoid it, her heart in her throat. The heretic walks toward her, slow and steady. The sight ignites her fury.
Mocking me, art thou?
Scarlet, filled with desperation, charges in. Heretic blocks the sword with an arm, then unleashes a beam. Scarlet tumbles across the ground. She coughs up blood and uses her thought to push herself up.
Not yet! The time is not yet upon us! My blade is forged to cleave all creation! It shall not be stayed by the likes of thee!
She leaps and brings her blade down. Seeing her sword caught in the heretic's hand, Scarlet feels a wave of despair.
By what cause?
Another beam shoots out, sending her flying backward once again.
Why can I not cleave thee? Why?
Scarlet's mind races as she drifts in and out of consciousness.
Why can I not strike true? Wherefore do I aspire to cleave? So I may grow in might. And wherefore do I seek such strength? Aye, indeed. For my sister. To fulfill her dearest wish.
Scarlet, you must become stronger. Don't let yourself be controlled by anyone.
Rose was strong, but how did she come to possess such strength?
Scarlet lifts her head. The mass-produced heretics has disappeared from her view. Instead, she sees red petals drifting across the field. Whether it is real or a hallucination is of little importance. She gazes at the petals as they drift carelessly in the wind.
How free and tranquil. Oh, much like Rose, she ne'er did hurry, but moved with a grace and bore herself with a spirit unconfined. This I conceived, to be strength and beauty. I long to be thus. Therefore, 'tis plain what course I must pursue.
Scarlet steadies her breathing. She clears her mind. The data in her head resets, and she experiences a slight mind switch. However, in Scarlet's case...
Pray, is this truly the field of battle? And hath my blade ever felt so light in mine hand?
Sie spricht jetzt noch älteres Englisch. For Scarlet, this mind switch is akin to transcendence.
Now, come forth.
The heretic fires a beam. Scarlet dodges it effortless with a slight twist.
To parry so grievous a strike would be a fool's errand.
The heretic closes in, pressing for a melee
To
attack.
dodge or parry the strike? A most tricky conundrum.
Scarlet deflects the opponent's incoming fist with the back of the blade, causing the latter to stagger, then gripping fleetly fading in reverse. She drives it into the core of the heretic.
No need to waste strength. Strike true at the weakness.
Oh, jetzt slasht sie nicht mehr komplett durch alles, sondern jetzt macht sie, wie Lillywise meinte. Nur auf den Schwachpunkt zielen. She extracts the blade, then lowers her stance. With one clean cut, the mass-produced heretic's head tumbles across the crowd.
And victory is assured.
Dozens of slashes carve the heretic into pieces, who then fall lifelessly to the ground. The sword slides into the scabbard.
A truth so plain, and yet I grasp it but now. I must render thanks unto mine elder sister, and unto Lilith also.
Scarlet,
Oh, Dorothy.
is that really you? Did you take that heretic down by yourself?
Indeed.
Looks like you experienced a mind switch.
Methinks so. That raging fire within me hath dwindled to naught.
Do you remember everything?
Aye, I remember it all. I recall full well how oft I did quarrel with thee. Is adaptation giving thee trouble, perchance? I am calmer than ever, yet methinks thou art not. Thou shalt adjust in due course. For now, let us attend unto the battlefield.
Very well. Let's. I'm counting on you, Scarlet.
Such words need not be spoken aloud.
Lillywise, bent at the waist, catches her breath. She crushes something writhing beneath her foot, then gazes at the mass-produced heretics scattered across the crowd. Blood spills from her eyes. She attempts to wipe it away, but it keeps flowing. Lillywise senses the end is near.
Even in your condition, you took down both of them. Alone. I knew it. You're my... Lilith. Seriously. That's enough. Rest now.
I still have work left to do.
Please. Just stop.
The commander loses consciousness.
Commander!
Lillywise hoists him onto her back. Clink. His dogtag falls to the ground. Lillywise struggles even to bend down and retrieve it. She leaves it behind and sprints toward the entrance of the Ark. Her whole body screams in protest, but she does not stop. Lillywise looks around. She sees the infirmary. She starts towards it and then stops. Most have already entered the Ark, and only a few remain outside. The commander's life is in danger. But this place cannot treat him since it's a facility for Nikkes. They may be able to buy some time, but that's it all. The commander will eventually die. Lillywise looks at the commander's face. Tears threaten to burst forth, but she holds them back. She quickens her pace, heading straight for the entrance. In the midst of the crowd, a soldier recognizes her and makes his way over.
Major Lillywise, I'm so glad you're safe.
Hello. I'm sorry, but is there an access route for primary personnel? An access route into the Ark.
What? No, there isn't.
Soldier sees the commander on Levi's back. His face has turned a pallid hue and sweat pours down. The soldier understands at once.
There is. This way. Please don't draw any attention. If others notice, it could cause chaos.
Thank you.
Seeing the masses crowding into the giant elevator, Lilywise feels an onerous sense of remorse. She follows the soldier to a smaller elevator meant for 10 people. 3 are already inside. Their eyes widen when they see her arrive. Ignoring the stairs, Lilywise gently lays the commander down. She looks at his face for a long while.
Major.
Are we waiting for more to arrive?
No. Departing now.
Thank you. Please take care of him. Ensure his survival. Can you do that?
Understood.
I'm counting on you.
Lilywise steps back. The soldier takes his place next to the commander. His elevator door slides shut.
Goodbye.
The elevator door opens. The commander stands before her. Sweat pouring down, the soldier holds him steady from behind.
You're unbelievable.
What are you doing?
You're going down to the Ark. Live, Commander.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you really think I could live with myself if I did that? Lilith, what do you take me for?
If you stay here, you'll die. You know that.
So what? Dying doesn't scare me. I'll die with all of you.
And what about the girls? What are they supposed to do? Go to the Ark. Take responsibility and make sure the girls get there safely too. You're the only one who can save them. It has to be you. Take care of them, Commander.
I can't. I won't leave you behind.
Anderson! You know what's gonna happen. They'll be left behind on the surface. Please. The girls. You have to save them.
Anderson begins to waver. The soldier grabs him from behind again and locks him in place. His eyes meet Lilywise, and she gives a nod. The elevator door starts to close.
Let go! Let go of me! I said let go! Lilith, I didn't even get to say goodbye.
The elevator door closes, leaving only a thin slit. Anderson peers through the narrow gap at a white flower that appears on the verge of wilting.
Lilith, I love you.
I love you too, Anderson.
The elevator door closes and begins to descend. Lilith stands frozen, tears streaming down her face. She walks on, passing by the entrance to the Ark, and heads for a vantage point overlooking the battlefield. Through her clouded vision, she vaguely makes out the figures of her cherished subordinates, comrades, and friends. On the battlefield, she sees them. A young lady moving with unparalleled grace. A compassionate saint, wreathed in gold. A swordswoman whose movements flow like water. And a speck of spotless, pure white.
Only one mass-produced heretic left.
Who mightest thou be?
Reinforcements? Who could be arriving now of all times?
No way.
It's me, Snow White.
Snow White?
Risen from the grave, have we?
Those parts. What are they?
I used Rapture parts as temporary components.
Have you gone through a mind switch?
Yes.
So your memories...
Dorothy, Scarlet, Rapunzel, let's move. We can talk later.
Snow White breaks into a run, as Dorothy, Scarlet, and Rapunzel follow. They clash with the mass-produced heretic. The dust begins to settle. Lily Wise, certain of victory, sits back against the wall.
You're all grown up. I'm so proud of you. I really am.
Her eyelids grow heavy. Even as her eyes begin to close, she strains to look after her friends a little longer. Then with a smile, she quietly closes her eyes. The white flower withers, and the goddess of victory falls asleep. 3 hours later, Frisia stares at the crowd ahead. The once large crowd has diminished to only a few people. She looks back. There's no one else. Soldier at the elevator entrance keeps shouting. This might be the last call. The people ahead start walking and step into the elevator. Frisia grows anxious as her distance from the person ahead of her grows. She looks back. Still no one. She fidgets with the folded paper against her chest. Keenly aware of the paper she holds, she walks with her eyes fixated on the ground. She walks slowly, very slowly. The soldier at the front keeps shouting, urging her to hurry. Frisia pretends to not hear and keeps walking slowly.
You should look where you're going.
She looks back.
Mister!
Where did the soldier go?
He was with me, but everyone looked so busy, so I told him to help them. I can go alone.
Can you?
No.
We won't be seeing each other often. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go then, to the Ark.
The elevator door closes.
Lilith! 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 No! No!
Scarlet.
Why the long face?
Could you make her a coffin?
I shall prepare it using the finest white stone I can find.
Snow White, are you all right?
Who is she?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
But why are you crying?
Snow White lifts a hand to her cheek. Tears are falling.
I don't know. What's happening? So, who is she? Someone significant?
The goddess of victory. That's who she was.
Operation Ark Guardian. End. 1 month later.
What's the latest?
Same as usual. No one today.
Not a soul has arrived since that fateful day. Neither human nor Nikke.
We've had some Nikke stop by, but not a single human. Maybe there really aren't any survivors.
Let's wait a little longer.
What about the commander?
Still no word. Some of the mass-produced units said they saw him heading down to the Ark, so he's probably there. Given his condition, his recovery might be a long one.
Perchance he is no longer among us.
Maybe.
What say they from within the Ark?
They say the Ark will be completely sealed in 4 months. After that, they'll open the emergency gate to come and retrieve us.
So they send word still, do they?
Yes, albeit through a recorded voice message.
Rapture's incoming.
Roger. Everyone, get ready.
How tiresome this is.
Just hang in there a little longer.
Another month passes.
Any word?
Dorothy shakes her head.
He's perchance at his drink again.
You've been drinking too much lately.
No more than a sip.
If a heretic shows up, even a mass-produced one, we're finished.
2 months hence and still no whisper of them. Perchance the last we felled was the last of their kind.
I wouldn't be so sure. You're far too optimistic.
Better that than clutching ever at the dread they might return.
You may be right to think that way.
Aye, sometimes one must delude oneself out of necessity.
Still, try to keep your wits about you.
I shall bear it in mind.
Rapture's incoming. Just a handful.
Let's go.
Phew. When will this end?
Another month later.
How are the mass-produced Nikkes doing?
Things have gone from bad to worse since their squad leader got corrupted.
I see.
Let me say a quick prayer. Call me if anything happens.
Rapunzel,
Yes?
it's nothing. I appreciate what you're doing.
Don't mention it.
Snow White,
What is it?
how are you feeling?
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
No, what I meant is, are you all right?
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
I see.
I shall step out for a moment.
You're going out? Where to?
My spirits have run dry. I shall fetch more.
Now's not the time for that. All right. Fine. Be careful.
Aye, I shall return.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
This is Dorothy, acting leader of the Goddess Squad. I have assumed this position due to the death of our former leader, Major Lilith. Our current situation is as follows. Our mission is to protect those who have been deemed important and escort them from the surface to the massive underground facility known as the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian is approximately 72% complete. There are officially no more humans remaining on the surface. The Goddess Squad and several mass-produced Nikkes are stationed at temporary outposts situated at the Ark's entrance. We are to protect the entrance against any future Rapture raids until the Ark is completed and sealed off. It is expected that we will be required to do this for approximately 2 months. However, the situation is becoming dire. Our resources and troops are both slowly being depleted, and we are becoming physically drained due to the incessant fighting. We do not expect any form of backup from the Ark. We will do everything in our power to succeed. In exchange for this, you must promise us one thing. Once the city has been sealed, we are to be taken back to the Ark, where we will be regarded as Goddess of Victory. Make us feel proud for continuing to fight for humanity. That is all. I will be waiting for your answer.
It would be best to abandon the heretic program, which relied on mass-produced human imposters. The base bodies and personalities are incomplete, leading to worse outcomes than doing nothing. The process is overly complicated. I wonder if something like Anichiro can ever be made again. Every now and then, a human imposter emerges with a sense of self that is remarkably complete, but such occurrences are exceedingly rare. Which is precisely why my expectations for you are so high. I wanted to see what would happen if we created a heretic from a human imposter with a strong sense of self. It's also the second work Mother designed. Come into being. You will play a crucial role. You will deliver the head to our Mother, who drifts alone above us. Oh, I can't wait to see you soon. Liberalio.
Mirror war's von Anfang an. Oswald goes over the minutes, dozen of time. The concerned follow-up actions regarding Operation Ark Guardian and the sealing of the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian was a great success. The Ark seal remains unstable. It must be finished using the forces left on the surface. The Goddess Squad is still active and continues to provide updates. The task of finalizing the sealing process will be assigned to the Goddess Squad. Oswald is the best fit for this final operation. Regarding the handling of the Goddess Squad upon their return. Their arrival in the Ark poses significant risks, including idolizing and the potential for deification. Their reputation and prestige are likely to greatly surpass those of the central government. Given the instability of the current situation, the risk is exceptionally high. The same protocol used for second-generation traitors may be applicable. Charges of collusion with raptures may potentially be imposed. Relevant documentation has been prepared. Redshoe's corruption research can be transferred under Rapunzel's name. VTC is fully on board. What the fuck, dude? Regarding the plan to execute the Goddess Squad at the Ark entrance under the pretext of corruption. Nikke is uncooperative. Armed suppression involves significant risks and may likely expose the plan to the public. Political and social erasure is the most effective method. Commander of the Goddess Squad is a risk factor. He is currently comatose and being monitored by VTC. Oh no. The other witnesses who rode the elevator with him have been eliminated. Not a single soul knows the commander survived. The Goddess Squad has no backing. Political and social erasure is feasible. Lifelong house arrest and isolation are appropriate and ideal. The technology used in the Grimm's model is of the highest quality and includes valuable battle data. Dismantling and subsequent research are among the considerations. Conclusion: initiate the final phase of the Ark sealing operation with the Goddess Squad. Upon their return, dispose of them in a manner that does not provoke the citizen. Oswald fights the urge to hurl his phone. He covers his face. After a moment, a resolve settles over him. The thought of his upcoming plan makes him feel nauseous, but he must see it through. They must remain as idols, forever. Oswald looks at the picture frame on the table. It is a photo commemorating the Goddess Squad's first deployment. With severe emotion, he salutes the photo.
My deepest gratitude to the Goddess Squad, who fought for humanity.
Ich glaube trotzdem, Oswald hat das nur gemacht, um sein eigenes Gewissen zu erleichtern. Er ist ein Arsch. Er bleibt ein Arsch. Snow White opens her eyes. Her body feels light. It seems she has adapted to her body.
You up?
Yes.
I've finished calibrating your armaments. Let's get you suited up.
I'm heading to the hangar.
I'll meet you there.
Snow White sits up, looks in the mirror.
Tear stains.
She leaves the room and walks down the corridor, stopping before she reaches the hangar.
Lilith.
Snow White opens the door to the hangar.
grant you true rest.
Leider kann sie sich immer noch nicht an ihr Gesicht erinnern. Arc Guardian End. Oh, es geht auch weiter.
I loaded you up with as many weapons as you requested. Since you were so dead set on keeping the loadout you've been using, I consolidated and did some reorganizing based on the 7 dwarves' functions.
It still feels light.
This setup is nearly 3 times heavier than the last one. The individual units may be light, but their total weight is greater than before. You understand what that means, don't you? It means I loaded you up with as many weapons as I could.
And yet, it still feels light.
Ja, weil dein Körper wahrscheinlich stärker ist.
You can't carry all that weight using brute force alone. So I've added load-bearing auxiliary arms. They're doing the heavy lifting for you.
I see. That's good.
Yes. Thank you for understanding.
Are they combat ready?
Of course.
Then there's somewhere I must go.
Where?
The Ark entrance. Or what used to be.
Why?
There's something I wish to see.
Won't it be dangerous if you go alone?
Not at all.
All right. Go ahead. Just stay in contact.
Wenn sie jetzt zur Ark geht, dann kann sie ja direkt den Commander treffen.
Will do.
Ich frage mich, was passiert, wenn endlich Rapi Red Hood Snow White trifft. Jetzt, wo Snow White vor allem sich auch an Red Hood wieder erinnern kann, wird es sicherlich amazing. Snow White stands in a field of pure white flowers.
It's still here.
She crouches down and studies the white blossoms closely.
It's different.
The flowers are imperceptibly different, possibly due to natural changes that have occurred over the past century. Or they may be entirely different flowers.
Cecil.
Thank you for reaching out. What can I do for you, Snow White?
Is Eden's technology capable of cultivating flowers in large quantities?
It's possible, yes. However, I wouldn't recommend it. Flowers do little to satisfy hunger.
I don't intend to eat them.
I see. My apologies.
Can you restore a flower to how it used to look?
Restore a flower to its original look? That might be tough. Its shape has adapted to blend in with its environment, so there's no way to revert that process. Depending on the specific mutation, it might have become an entirely different species.
I see. Thank you.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I'm heading back.
The counters are arriving soon. Come quickly.
Jawohl. Snow White reaches out her hand and plucks a flower. She brings it to the nose and inhales. The scent is strong, but it's not the scent she remembers. She sets the plucked flower back down on the ground, then turns around and walks away.
I guess there's no reason to come back.
A white figure walks through the field of white flowers. But there's no white there. Only a different kind of white. Oh damn. Das ist deep. Das ist deep. Anderes Weiß. Ja, jetzt sie ist wieder Snow White. Aber sie ist anders als früher. Und jetzt haben wir endlich die offizielle Bestätigung, dass der legendäre Commander tatsächlich Anderson ist. Ich meine, oder jemand, der auch Anderson heißt, aber das wäre echt ass, wenn sie das durchziehen würden. Ach, nur jemand, der auch zufällig Anderson heißt. Nee, man hat es schon spekuliert zwischendrin, dass er eigentlich Anderson sein müsste. Erstens ist der Synchronsprecher, glaube ich, der gleiche. Aber das kann sein, dass sie einfach nicht so viele verschiedene männliche Synchronsprecher benutzen wollen oder sowas. Aber keine Ahnung, aus welchem Grund man das gemeint hat. Weil die Reaktion von ihm, dass Dorothy war und dass Rapi Red Hood ist, irgendwie hat er überhaupt keine Reaktion gezeigt. Deswegen, aber naja, schauen wir mal, was passiert.